Hey girl, hey! AT2 in the chat. What's up, AT2? You should stick around so you can see this new hair color I got going on. I had an existential crisis today.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, wrong song. We're getting ready to start. Alright, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? So, we're going to get into this story. And then, well, first I'm going to give it into, like, my personal story. And, K-Pop, I'm sorry that happened to you, bud. Sorry for your loss. Okay, look, I gotta tell y'all what happened. Alright, Amber Chick, the hoodie's coming off, I promise. Yes, look, I went and bleached my hair today. There's a reason why I only bleach my hair once a year. It's because it's a pain in the ass, alright? I like things simple. So I bleached my hair. The blue did not leave my hair. So I was left with blonde and blue hair. And I'm like, oh dear God, I gotta put this fuchsia in. What am I gonna do? And I started having a crisis, okay? This was like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And poor Skip had to talk me off of a ledge because I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to put the fuchsia in because what am I going to do? You know what? Fuck it. If it goes out bad, it comes out bad. I don't give a shit. Yes. No, I was bad. And Skip knew I was upset because she was like, just buy more pink. And I was like, baby, the pink ain't got shit to do with it. The blue is not out of my hair. It's like the bleach went around the blue and go, oh, look, there's a hair strand that doesn't have blue in it. Let me bleach it. Man. Look, my hands, I got pink fingernails. You think I painted my fingernails? It was rough. I had an existential crisis. I was in crisis mode most of the afternoon today, okay? That's why I was off Twitter, because I was in crisis mode. Y'all laughing, this shit ain't fun.
Is that the Xylie in my chat right now?
Thank you, Trolling Annie. I appreciate that. Toward the hair dye fund. There's a reason why I only do this shit once a year. Oh my God, it was hell. All right. You know what? I'm thinking about next year when I go to bleach my hair. I'm just going to go to a hair salon and tell them, look, just bleach the shit. I'm going to put color on it when I get home. I ain't even going to pay for the color. I'm just going to pay for the bleach, okay? Just bleach my fucking head because I am not trying to deal with this shit anymore. Okay. So, it turned out okay. All right? The shit is bright. All right? The shit is bright. I'm going to tell y'all now. Whoever told me Manic Panic Blue fades, bleach wouldn't even kill that shit. All right? I'm letting y'all know now. Bleach does not kill that shit. It's forever. A semi-permanent, it is not semi-permanent. It is forever. Okay? I'm letting y'all know now. The shit ain't semi-permanent. It's forever. It should say forever. Okay, all right, judge me. That's fine, Amber. Whatever. Okay, so look, y'all, it's bright. It's bright, and I got my overhead light on so y'all can see it. All right. Ugh. So the blue part, I got a little purple going on. It came out like a darker purple. It ain't too bad. Bright as hell, though. You can't tell me shit now. See? And all this purple here, that's where the blue... It's not semi-permanent. It is forever until you die. See? It didn't come out too bad. My husband was laughing his ass off at me. I'm on the phone with Skip. And he comes in, I said, listen, I need you to buy me a pack of cigarettes because I'm having an existential crisis. He looked at my hair and he was like, I see. Y'all, I was having some issues today. I'm going to fly out and do it for you one day, love. Tetra, yes, because you're going to school for that shit. Ma'am, bring your ass to my house and do my damn hair. I'm just saying. Bring your ass to my house and do my damn hair because I don't have time for this bullshit. And then Skip's like, oh, we'll just run to Sally's and get this. I was like, I ain't got time for all that shit. Look, it's either going to work out or not. If not, I'll buzz my hair. If I got to shave my head, I got to shave my head. Shit. That damn blue's forever. I don't care what anybody says. Thank you. Oh, you graduated your license? Good job, Tetra. See? Yes. So, yes, it was on purpose. I purposely put purple in there. It's not because that semi manic panic, semi-colored blue just don't stay in there for fucking ever. Shit. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this overhead light off. Be right back. God damn it. I had a time today, y'all. I was not having a good day today. No, no. Brad Mondo would look at me and go, what the hell are you doing? Ma'am, what the hell are you doing? Ma'am. What's up, Anna? It needs a fan art. Well, I feel sorry for everybody who drew a picture of me with blue hair. Kale's already says she's going to have to change it up to a different color. Alright, let me put my hair up and then we'll kind of get started. Hold on. Shit. Alright. There we go. Alright. We are good. Alright, let me get through the rules. And then we'll get started. I'm waiting on Malcolm to join in chat because he's actually going to join me up here today with this subject. Because apparently Malcolm has a lot to say about this subject. Alright. Welcome to Xylie Gets Real Stream. Please do not call anyone out of their name. No racial slurs, isms, phobias, or shaming. No outside drama, personal beefs in the chat. Everyone is welcome here. I don't think I need to explain anything because my regulars are in here. I wonder if using orange would help cut the blue down a little. Well, it's good now. It's purple. It's staying like it is. I ain't doing shit else to my hair. Okay, so I'm waiting on Malcolm. He said he'll pop into the chat when he's ready. So I guess we'll get started and wait till Malcolm gets in here because apparently Malcolm knows a lot. I don't know a lot about the subject. All I know is I was sent, hey, did you see what was going on? And I'm like, oh dear God. Oh Lord. What? Awesome, Tetra. Thank you, Marissa. I did the whole reveal at the beginning because it was a day-to-day, Marissa. It was a day-to-day. Alright. So, apparently, this lady here, this Sophia lady, let me know when Malcolm comes in the chat, too, just in case I don't see him. Like, spam Malcolm is here. When y'all see him in the chat. So I told him it'd be about 20 minutes after I start. When I need him, it's 8:18 now. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so. Apparently, this lady here is doing the most. Yes, Jared, I'm feeling so much better. She is doing the absolute most. Like, the most. So, we're going to read this thread. And, oh my God. It's rough. It's like, holy shit. Alright, so. I use Streamlabs OBS, yeah. Well, I don't know what they're going to call it now. I want to switch over to OBS. I know Streamlabs said they're going to start working with OBS for a solution or whatever because Streamlabs, they're kind of little assholes. That whole thing they're doing now with the Xbox and being able to stream from the Xbox, Lightstream did that when we were on Mixer. They literally copy and pasted what everybody did. Alright, so, this is Sophia Nur, excuse me. Somehow, she was always sneaking her way into influential spaces to seem like she was in it. Influencers and celebrities befriended her without questions who she was because she was always around. From LA to Miami to Vegas, she was there. And that is the lady right there. Sophia befriended Ricky Thompson and told him a number of lies about her life that seemed believable, and he didn't question them. Her Ricky and Denzel Dion eventually planned a trip to Vegas to go to Jack Harlow's show. Sophia said she was dating Jack. So now at that point, she's telling people she is dating Jack Harlow. Yeah, whisper of a thought. I can tell you now, StreamYards is not the way to stream a game. Malcolm has arrived. Okay, thank God, Malcolm. Alright, Malcolm, go into, oh, you're already there. Damn, Malcolm. Malcolm was quick with it. He's like, I have arrived. I am in there and I'm ready to go. Alright. Wait, let me get in on there. Hello, Malcolm, are you there?
Hi, hello.
Ooh, I heard you had things to say about this. Can everybody hear Malcolm?
Oh my God, hello everyone. It's me, it's Malcolm. Hello.
It's the Malcolm in the chat right now.
Somebody said, who is Jack? Jack Harlow, the guy that did a collab with Lil Nas X.
He's cute.
Oh my god, it's the Malcolm in the chat. Thank you.
Yes, it is the Malcolm in the chat. Yes. All right. So I'm reading. So we're reading through this first one. So if anything you have to say, just stop me. Okay. Oh wait. Let
I,
me.
I don't know what you covered. I don't know if you went over the Twitter Spaces where everybody was talking about their stories yet, or I don't know if
No.
you got to that part. Okay,
No. And let me share things with you. Hold on.
understood.
All right. All right. And then all you gotta do, click the live and whatever, and you'll be able to see it.
Okay, I am here.
Okay, so you can see what I see on my screen.
Yes, I think I've seen this thread.
Yeah, we're going over the thread because honestly, I kind of know what's going on, but I don't. But apparently, you do know what's going on because I heard you were going the hell off in some spaces about it.
I didn't personally speak in them, but I was just responding with the hashtag because the apologist behavior is absurd. It's absurd to me.
Okay. All right. So I'm only on the second part of that long thread. I'm going to go through the main thread. Okay. She was supposed to book the flights, and when they arrived at the airport, there were no flights scheduled. Assuming it was a miscommunication, Denzel ended up spending over $3,000 to pay for their flights. He said Jack would reimburse. Same thing happened with the hotel. Denzel covers the cost, expecting to be reimbursed. No big deal. They go to Jack's show. They end up backstage / VIP, assuming because of her relationship with Jack. Remember, she's saying that she's dating Jack Harlow.
Yes.
But it was actually because of who she was with it was actually because of who she was with that they ended up there. This was not her first time sneaking in somewhere. She even snuck into the VMAs. How the hell do you sneak into the VMAs? And had better access than Ricky somehow. She also snuck into Rolling Loud and stole VIP tickets for $4.
Yes.
Again, no one thinks anything because she's always in these spaces. She made up stories about how she lived in one of Jeff Wittick's apartments that he owned and that she worked for him for months. Jeff Wittick is the guy who was with, what's that big YouTube blogger?
David Dobrik.
Yes. He's the one that got hurt. His eye got hurt with David Dobrik, and like H3H3 had him when him and what's her name caught him in a lie and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, they actually only met once outside of a club where she told him she was a publicist. This is what she told everyone. Everything intertwined, and she was friends with lots of people in those spaces. No one questioned anything because everyone thought she was a friend of a friend. Fast forward, she says she's been ganged and that it was set up by Jack Harlow. So now she's going around saying that she was R-worded by, basically it was set up by Jack Harlow. She was crying and needed help.
She also threw Ricky's name in there too.
Okay. So I don't know why Jeff did this, but he was trying to be nice and gave his credit card info so that she could book a flight to get out of there. His friend Maggie had told him about the situation and he wanted to help her. She booked the flight and then she tried to book another.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I forgot to mention she said she was pregnant with Jack's baby. Anyway. Anyway, Jeff caught the other flight, and I think people finally started talking. This is when the lies started to come out, and they were adding 2 and 2 and getting 7. More stories started coming out. A story of a man she met on Hinge. She went to his place, brought wine. He thinks something was in it. He got super tired and passed out. She took pictures in his clothes, multiple outfits, took pictures of him naked, and stole $10,000 in cash he had hidden at home. What?
It gets worse. It's getting worse.
Holy crap. Oh my God. Another story where she said her mother had died and needed help with funeral costs. This person gave her $4,000. LA people are built different. I might need to move. But it was all a lie. Her mother is not dead.
And she's apparently being sued for that.
Who's being sued? The mother?
Sophia, because she lied about her mother dying. So the people that gave her the money are like, no, we're going to sue you for that.
Sir, I see a lot of situations that she can get sued over. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, I know for a fact, I know she's getting sued for that one.
Holy crap! Another story is she called a girl sobbing, saying that she had nowhere to go, no money. The girl booked her flight. Sophia promised to PayPal her back. The girl threatened getting her deported. Threatened. Okay, she meant threatened. Getting her deported since she's Canadian and actually got her money back. Another story where she said she had lupus and scammed the charity out of money. Another story where she goes to Miami for Rolling Loud and stays in an influencer's place she only met once. Later on, she invites this influencer to one of her Jack shows.
Oh, wait, that's it. That's what she's getting sued for, the lupus thing. That's what it was. I misspoke.
Oh my God. She even went so far to fabricate an email confirming that the flight for this influencer was booked through Jack's management. When she got to the airport, there was no flight and she paid for the flight. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
She was constantly telling people that her boss, Jeff, or her man, Jack, would reimburse them. She even showed them an account where she had $11 million. Could be fake, but could be very real. She wasn't paying for anything, not food, housing, flights, or drip. Here are some of the screenshots. First two things are the story of someone who was scammed. Second two are texts she sent to her friends. Hello, I'm on my backpack account. Backpack account, I never heard that before. Let you know that Sophia scammed me out of $4,000 and said it was for her mom's funeral. And I believed her because I didn't have any social media and she knew that. But she didn't know I had a backup private social media page. And I decided to follow her account. One day, because she sent me a link to a tweet, I seen that she liked the tweet and see that she made a tweet about her mom. Then I went on my detective and found out her mom is not dead, and I couldn't report the $4,000 because I sent it as a friends or family on PayPal, and she said it was weird for stalking her and tried to turn everything on me, and said that when she tweeted about her mom, she meant her stepmom. She doesn't have a stepmom, and she basically blocked me. I couldn't make a police report because she lied so much I didn't know where she was from, and her Twitter disappeared. Oh my God. We met on the Walk of Fame on Hollywood. I made the mistake of coming up to her asking if she's Somali, and we had a good convo, and she told me how her friends ditched her in LA, and I let her stay at my place while I slept in my couch. She was so nice, and I did pay for everything. It did not bother me because I felt bad since her friends ditched her. And I paid for her flight back, and I didn't see anything wrong with it because she told me how she got assaulted and much more horror stories. I spent $690 on her, plus her flight back to New York was $320. I didn't even ask her to pay me that back because I did it out of the kindness of my heart, and the story of her mom dying came out when I confronted her of ghosting me and only coming to me when she needed something, and she flipped out on me saying my mom died and you were really coming at me because I didn't text you back. That kind of sounds familiar, not gonna lie. Coming to Lala this weekend. You can bring 2 people. Let me know. I'll book you a flight, and it's a lot of pressure. That's fine. I love to go. Kind of busy. Let me guess. She showed these to prove to people that she knows Jack.
Yeah, it's totally not easy or anything to just make a contact named Jack Harlow and have your friend text you.
Right.
Or text from a ghost phone, you know. Totally not that easy.
I have so much work to do, but okay, I'm going to come. I have to leave by Sunday night. And my assistants will text you. And then this was to Sophia. I love this one. Says Streets. Streets is saying Jack Harlow is taken. Oh my God, I have tea. Let me call you in a sec. Let me call you back. They already have blood work back from yesterday, but they're running the new one. But 10,000% pregnant. Oh my God. I'm just going to keep adding this. There is so much. I keep remembering details. She says she got a deal with Netflix and they fronted her thousands of dollars, constantly would say, oh, Netflix got it. And she was manifesting because this would be a great Netflix special. Yeah, it would, actually. There is footage of her breaking into someone's home, someone with kids, after they kicked Sophia out. She broke in and stole her bank cards. She also connected a friend's Susie card to her Venmo and started sending money with it. Oh my God.
Over $1,000, yes.
Holy shit, dude. She would even stalk J.C. Calen. I don't know who that is. Who's J.C. Calen? Malcolm.
JC Caitlin, I really don't know who that is.
Okay.
Honestly.
So much that it was a running joke that they would see her everywhere, him and his team was. He deleted his tweets, but even made a video of her where they're just shaking their heads laughing as she's there. That's how much she would stalk. Holy shit.
That's why I made my tweet. I was like, if you're really defending this girl, you need to go down the rabbit hole because it's not something to applaud or defend. Period. End of story.
I mean, thank you for speaking about this. Sophia also scammed my family and me. I assume Sophia found my family because my dad is WNBA coach and my mom is pretty famous. Anyway, my family has a 501c nonprofit where we raise money for lupus research. Okay, so this is the lupus. Long story short, every year we had a female celebrity basketball game for lupus and give checks to our lupus honorees. Sophia basically received 2 separate checks for $3,000 from us. One check for her since she had reached out to us about having lupus. On top of we flew her to Atlanta and put her in the W hotel, and another check to a woman who also had lupus. We chatted with the woman via email and Insta. However, she wasn't able to show to having a lupus flare up. We even received pics of her in the hospital. If you could provide any info on us to provide to our lawyers, that would be great. Oh, well, there's the lawsuit.
Yep.
So who... Okay. What's this?
Camille, that's one of the people that were affected a month ago.
Me, you know I don't be with the fucking drama.
Okay, hold on. I forgot it's over here now.
Where, yeah, bitch, I'm taking it fucking public, so... I want everybody to know that this bitch, Sophia, thinks that she can fucking get over on people. But what she don't know is that I will literally make her life a fucking living hell.
Oh?
So this bitch thought that she could play the victim card on me. And she called me in the middle of the fucking night, crying on Sunset Boulevard, talking about, I don't have anywhere to stay. My cousin stole money from me, blah, blah, blah. So I booked her the hotel or whatever, right? Cool. But then she asked me again the next day to book her another hotel room for another $250. I said, bitch, fuck no, because you haven't given me back that $250. And then a month ago, I bought this bitch a fucking plane ticket. And she said that she would send me the money back on PayPal, but that it would take a while because since it's Canadian to US, that it would take a while to send, which is fucking bullshit. I buy shit from China all the time through PayPal. I've sent money to people all over the world through PayPal, and that is not the fucking case. But I let that shit fucking slide because I thought this bitch was my fucking friend. But clearly this bitch think that she could keep trying to fucking get over on me. And now when I'm asking her for my fucking money back, she want to act like everything is cool. No, bitch, ain't shit fucking cool. So let me tell you like this. I'm putting you on fucking blast.
Yes.
Okay? If you keep trying to fucking play with me, I will literally report every transaction as fucking fraud and get your ass deported back to fucking Canada. Bitch, do not fucking play with me. And I hate to even bring this shit to fucking social media, but bitches like this is the type of shit that you have to do. I have to make this shit fucking public, put this shit on blast, so that this bitch knows I'm not fucking playing with her, and to give me my fucking money tenfold, actually, bitch. I want, since you took 450, bitch, I want 900 back.
I know that's
and every day
right.
that you fucking wait, I'm gonna ask for more. And if you keep fucking playing with me, I will file a police report and make sure that you never step foot in the United States ever again.
Oh,
This was
damn.
Keep in mind this was posted in May. So
Yeah.
all these people talking about, oh, people are clout chasing. No, that ain't it, sis. Sorry.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay, so this is her cousin here. All right. And then
Yep, that's the thread.
Okay. All right. So this is the thread that you know about?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, surviving Sophia. Sophia Nur is my cousin, and she scammed me and my friends and tried to ruin our lives in 2019. Damn, doing that shit to family?
Scammers don't have morals. I keep trying to say this, but nobody's listening.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's gotten to the point I honestly believe family are the people that you choose to be family, whether you're born to them or not.
Oh, period. Thank you.
Period. Yeah, absolutely. We have been waiting to tell this story for 2.5 years. All right, and that's her with Sophia. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia Nur is my cousin, and on my mom's side. She grew up in Canada and I in London, so we weren't close until 2 years ago when she reached out and told me she was coming to the UK to visit and wanted to stay with me. She claimed this was for a PR tour. As she was a publicist for Anwar Hadid. Okay. I know. Wait, is that the mother of or father? Who is Anwar Hadid? Because Hadid sounds familiar. Isn't there the sisters that model with the last name Hadid? Malcolm, are you there?
What happened?
Who is Anwar Hadid?
Anwar Hadid. I have no idea.
Is that the Gigi Hadid's little brother, Bella Hadid's brother? Okay, because I know Bella and Gigi are the models. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, a model. Yep, I see it now.
Okay. All right. Thank you. See, this is why I love my chat. They know everything. They know more than I do. Okay, so she was a publicist for Anwar Hadid and worked for OVO. I allowed her to stay at my house for around 2 months, and the whole time she claimed her card was on and off, not working due to issues she was having at the bank. And she
Red flag.
Yeah, hello. And she was my family, and I believed her. Over the course of this time, I fronted her money that she promised me she was good for, showing us her online banking, with showed she had thousands of dollars. And there we go, 19,445.
Totally not easy to fake bank things. Totally not easy at all.
Well, I mean, this one doesn't, like, mine doesn't look like that, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. I lent her around £1,000 in total, but later found out she stole another 500 from my online banking. However, this was just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, dear God. I was a student in my final year and was working 2 jobs at the time. I let her into my home, my life, and the lives of all the people around me. She showed us texts and calls from various celebrities and told us a web of lies. She became friends with all my friends, telling one that she had to get him a record deal and a recording session with Naughty Boy. Had told another she was getting him a modeling contract with Louis Vuitton. She told another she got them on the radio show BBC Radio 1. And then it drops off. Holy shit. Yeah, it drops off after that. She doesn't say anymore.
Everybody's like, what happened next?
What the hell happened?
Wait, go down a little bit. I think I saw something. A little more down. I don't know. Wait, that one. I don't know whether. Oh, that's the rest of the thread.
Oh, okay. The whole time we were all messaging these professional celebrities and their management and email chains with around 12 different email accounts. We naively believed it due to the amount of evidence she showed us. The fact that she was my family.
Mm.
And believe me when I say no one can lie quite like this girl. We went to White City to meet her and Naughty Boy waited for hours, and she lied her way out of the situation, blaming it on Naughty Boy's flights being canceled.
Red flag.
Red flag. I mean, it seriously seems to me that this lady is a walking red flag. Jay, I need to be clear to sing answer and why you haven't responded yet to my client's request. This is the most unprofessional, unproductive. So this must have been the email she sent. Yeah. Okay. She told us she booked us flights to LA and sent us the tickets. We bought her new wardrobes and packed our bags thinking our lives were going to change. The day before, we called the airline with a question, and it came out that our flights didn't exist. Damn!
Yep.
Damn!
I told you, it's the more you read, the worse it gets.
Dude, this is your family! Confused, we called her and said there must have been a mistake and sent us card details to buy new flights. The card details all bounced. She claimed to have...
Flag.
Red flags. Red flag. And to London and be working for the BBC.
He works for a lot of people.
She really does. Holy shit. We turned up to visit her, and the receptionist said no one by that name worked there. We turned up at her apartment, and we asked for her to come out. She didn't admit any of this to be false and maintained that her uncle had died. Everybody dies in her family, too, apparently. She couldn't meet us to explain herself. She was in Canada. When we finally realized every call, text, and story to be lies, she still did not admit anything. Holy shit, dude. Okay, so last one I'm going to show. Let me just hit my bookmarks again. All right, so everybody knows Mike Majak, or Majik, or Majak, whatever. Mike from Impulsive. All right, everybody knows Mike. Well, apparently on Impulsive about 6 months ago, they actually were talking about this girl.
He proceeded to find her way.
One girl was there who wouldn't leave us alone. Do
We
we
had a-
want to talk about that girl?
Yeah, we should.
This
We had a girl last night that I met at the event. She came up to me and she was like, "Oh, I work with Triller, and I'm so happy that I found you guys because I needed a friend to hang out with tonight.
Yeah.
And now you're my friend. And you're my friend now."
Oh my gosh, she works for Triller now?
To find her way into every single setting throughout the course of the rest of the night, and was removed forcibly by security at every single event.
Yep.
And would look at me and go, why is this happening? I showed them my identification. And I'm like, that gets you on airplanes. It doesn't get you into parties with celebrities and boxing champions. Like, she just kept coming back. Doug.
no, bro. I've
Doug,
never, Jake.
I
I've
was
never.
Doug.
Everywhere I
Time
looked,
after time.
this girl was there.
She was here at your house.
She
Doug,
somehow got
hold on,
into your
hold on,
house,
wait,
dude.
wait.
Is this the same one that got kicked out?
Yes. So
The same girl?
GP, let me explain this. She was in the suite.
Yeah.
At first I went up to her because she was very sweet.
I love her.
Yo, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. All right, hold on. Let's continue.
This.
Hold on. It was about right here. There we go.
Then she showed up at the nightclub. Guys, what's up? I'm back. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I go, security comes in. They go, she with you? They look up at me and I go, get her out. Get her the fuck out. They dragged her out. I come here for the after. It's 4:30 a.m. I walk in. Chick's going in the bathroom like, yo, what's good? I'm like, dog.
Wait, she was here?
Yes.
She came here?
This
Yes.
house.
No way.
I go up to Jake's security. I go,
Jake, we got to hire this chick. You got to offer her persistence.
So wait. So that's what we said. When I told Logan, he goes, yo, I'm going to be honest. I think at this point, just let her stay.
I said I'm more impressed by her ability to always be where I'm looking.
well,
She always forgot something. I don't know if anybody
yo,
remembers.
my phone.
Dude. And Mike said, for reference, this video is from Atlanta from 6 months ago, the night Jake beat Askren. This was also the night she first met Harlow and many others. Also, I got this text from JC. I don't know who that is. All right, I don't know who that is. JC, last night, before this even broke on Twitter, she's still fucking out there scamming. That stalker girl from Atlanta somehow snuck into my private event last night. I think she's a con artist. I don't know how she does it. And he was like, bro, listen to me. Have you seen this Twitter trend right now calling Surviving Sophia? That's not the same girl, right? It can't be. The number of people who have first-hand accounts of this girl, it had become a running joke in the community. Clearly, she got the last laugh in a few of them. And then, for anyone who had been following the story, read more here. Oh, there's a Google Doc? I didn't see the Google Doc. Oh, the Dexerto. Okay, I got the Dexerto. Okay. So, I have an article on this from Dexerto also. Hold on. And who is Sophia Nur? Dexerto picked this up. Who is Sophia Nur? A LA publicist allegedly scamming influencers and faked Jack Harlow pregnancy. There's Jack Harlow for anybody who didn't know who Jack Harlow was. I didn't realize who he was either in the beginning.
The one who did that song with Lil Nas X just recently.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the picture, I said, oh, he's from the video. Okay, I know who he is. Yeah, he is cute. I will say that. A woman named Sophia Nur, who is apparently posing as a publicist, scammed multiple Los Angeles influencers such as Jeff Wittick, Denzel Dion out of the thousands of dollars, as well as faking a pregnancy with high-flying artist Jack Harlow. LA is home to some of the biggest names in global entertainment, ranging from A-list stars of the silver screen to young YouTubers looking to make their way up. Apparently, some grifters are looking to take advantage of these rich celebrities, though, and someone named Sophia Nur may have pulled off the ultimate heist. With Surviving Sophia trending and numerous influencers discussing her alleged antics in a Twitter Spaces call, it was alleged that Sophia may have made herself a lot of money simply from scamming influencers. So I have a question. This goes to show you that influencers don't know real life. That they were able to get, believe me, anybody's able to get scammed. Okay, anybody. I'm not shaming the people that got scammed. Because like Jeff Wittick, he was really trying to help someone. You know, I don't know who most of these influencers were, but they're apparently rich as fuck. Apparently, Skip. But do they not know real life? Like, do they not have any, dare I say, street smarts?
But to be fair, when somebody comes at you with a sob story and like out of the kindness of your heart you want to help, and scam artists are good at playing on that. And like I got scammed twice. One recently and a couple years ago I got scammed. I got kicked out of TD Bank my first time I got scammed. Like that's how bad it was. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like scammers have no morals, so like the people that are defending this Sophia person saying, you don't know what she's been through. She's probably been through a lot. I'm like, homegirl has no morals, but you want people to call her out to have morals and like just be okay with it?
Yeah, so let me retract that. You're right. Anybody can get scammed. Anybody can get scammed. It depends on how good that person is, and she must be really
she was really good. From the Twitter Spaces and all the stories, homegirl could cry on a dime, and that's extremely scary to me.
Really?
Because I'm a sucker for someone that cries in front of me because like I don't know what to do and I just want to help in that situation.
Okay, so note to self, if I ever need anything from Malcolm, just shed a few tears and we're good.
Don't.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm joking. Okay, so let me get out of here because that white screen's bothering me. So, what's up with the Twitter Spaces?
So, Viewer's Voice was able to get like an hour plus of like the Twitter Space thing on his channel, and like I heard pretty much all of it, and it just blew my mind that you gotta think Jeff Wittick and Denzel and like Ricky, they're never going to be associated with one another. So the fact that they all came into the same space where was like, yo, this girl is a big liar, and like it's one thing to name drop people, but to say like, oh, I'm Jeff Wittick's editor and I'm someone's publicist, and Jeff Wittick's like, no, she's not my editor. I don't even know who this girl is. This is my actual editor, and like taking someone's Venmo and like taking $1,000 from her,
dude,
allegedly. Like, and people are like praising this girl, like, yes, girl, get your coin. But here's my thing. There is nothing to praise here. There is nothing to celebrate here. So I'm very confused why people are like, well, influencers scam people all the time, so it's about time they get their turn. No.
Okay, well,
What
wait a
about this
minute.
is
Okay,
okay?
wait. Now, influencers scam people all the time, but influencers. I mean, like, okay, so you have
Like that?
not like that though.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
the way she's doing it. That's like a personal scam. That's like a personal. My mom died, and I need $4,000 for her funeral. Literally going to her family in the UK and feeding them a bunch of fucking lies and shit. That's personal. The
And
shit.
then what? And then with the R word thing, saying that Jack Harlow and Ricky left me at this party, and it's partially their fault that this happened to me. Of course, Ricky Thompson's going to be upset that his name got dragged into that.
Well,
And
yeah.
and the fact that the people that were defending her saying, "Well, Ricky, you can't say it didn't happen to her," and I'm like, "You're trying to gaslight him right now, and it's driving me insane."
Okay.
We're not saying that we're not saying it didn't happen to her, but he was just saying I wasn't even there. I wasn't even at this party that she's alleging I was at with her.
Okay.
And everybody met her at the same time. So she's claiming, "Oh, I know Jeff Wittick, I know this person, I know that person." They all met the same night. And then everybody's like, "Who is this girl? We don't know her."
All right. So I got this YouTube page right here called Thank You Next. And they have the Surviving Sophia Twitter Spaces in 6 parts. I don't.
That's about right.
Okay,
Hour and a
so
half.
okay, are a lot of people defending her? Like, is there a whole movement defending her, or is it just like
Yes.
a few?
It just happened before I got on here. There was another Twitter space today, and it was about the essay allegation and like how it's not good. Because the woman in this space basically admitted, I'm defending her because she's a black woman and I'm tired of black women getting villainized, blah blah blah. And like
Okay.
there was another person being brought up who was a white man who basically had essay happen to him, and he was like, I'm not really about to tell my story because y'all are not gonna believe him and all this. And she was like, yeah, because like I don't she said something along the lines with like, well, he's a white man and he's got all the resources he needs, so I'm not going to defend him or look into it. And I was like, oh, so you're only defending the Sophia person because she's a black woman? Okay. And I
Well,
have a problem with that.
okay. So the essay aside, what about the other scams and stuff like that? Like, my mother died,
There's
so I need money for that.
oh
PayPal doesn't reach United States from Canada
oh
like that. Like, are they defending that too?
oh yeah, they're defending that, saying, oh, charges to the game. Uh, I am black, by
Ooh.
the way. Whoever said that.
Wait, who said what? Who said what? They're pretty. Wait, who said what?
uh WB12, they're not, it's a black Twitter joke. No, it's not a joke because people are actually defending her. I was literally in the space and they were literally gaslighting anybody that tried to like come up with like their opinions and stuff.
Oh shit.
Literally, I was just in a space not too long ago before I just got on here, and
Mm.
like people were like really like, oh, y'all are ganging up on her and blah blah blah, and I'm like, no. And then another thing was, well, she was doing this privately for so long, like why, like y'all made it a big deal, and I'm like, because it is a big deal.
All right, so
Like,
WB says, I've read a lot of responses and I don't really see people defending her. They just meme and adding to the conversation within Black Twitter space. Okay, so WB, I guess, is saying that they're memeing, whereas they understand. So WB is saying they're memeing. You're saying they sounded serious.
oh, they were very serious because anytime somebody came into the space where somebody was trying to like have their opinion, like, no, this Sophia girl's not a good person, y'all are defending her for the wrong reasons, they would get kicked out of the space immediately because they did not like that people were disagreeing with them.
Oh, wow.
And it was like thousands of people in there, and then they're saying things like, oh, Zion and like Ricky are clout chasing off this situation. And I'm just like, first of all, y'all are responding to one podcast episode and talking about you did your research and all this. And apparently one of the girls defending the Sophia person is supposed to be a social worker or trying to be. But I'm like, you're not even trying to defend white people. You only want to defend black people. That's not how it works. I'm sorry.
Now, I got sent that podcast episode. What's in that podcast episode that people are upset about?
I think they were just like talking about this situation again from their perspective. And my thing is, they're allowed to talk about how they're frustrated with that situation because it happened to them. And to say, oh, well, they're clout chasers because they're celebrities and like they're just trying to like mooch off her, and when they couldn't mooch off her no more, they got mad. I'm like, no, because if you like waste my money, waste my emotional time, I'm gonna be pissed. Period. End of story.
Right.
Like, there's no saying, "Oh, I'm a clout chaser because I'm upset." So what they're saying is, I can only speak about it once and never talk about it again.
Well, I mean, that's not how that works. I mean, if it's
That's not how that works.
Well, I mean, if it's your story, you're allowed to talk about it however much you want. I mean, honestly, look, essay
Aside,
the essay aside, okay?
Yes.
Essay aside, because I don't like questioning people's essay, but Jack
Harlow and Ricky like basically left her at this house party, whatever it was, and that's what caused her to get essayed.
Okay,
And
so that's the story. So that's the story about the essay.
And that's why Ricky was so pissed, because he has a right to be pissed, because you're gonna drag my name into something I wasn't even there for that you're alleging.
Oh wow!
Like what?
Okay, so to be fair, technically, the essay actually could have happened if she was left there. They just didn't know about it.
No, what Ricky's saying is I didn't even go to this party that she's talking about, is what he's saying. Like, he wasn't even like there.
So he wasn't at the party, but the story is he left her at the party?
Him and Jack Harlow left her at this party.
Oh.
That's what she's saying. That's what she's alleging. And Ricky's like, what? No, I only met her once. I'm very confused. And then the people defending her are like, well, Ricky, you have to see her side of things, blah, blah, basically trying to gaslight him and basically saying, y'all are ganging up on her and dogpiling her, and like, that's not okay. And I'm like, no, I would dogpile on her too. Sorry. Like, you want to do all that and then take my money, take my emotional time, and then... Oh, there it is. Skip. There it is. Skip said it. Sophia said Ricky was present in the room, and Ricky was like, what?
But he wasn't even at the party.
Oh my god, Mulberry says yes, and I was there as well. Oh my god, no.
Oh my god, Mulberry. Okay. Well...
See, that's even worse. Yeah, that's even worse, saying, oh yeah, he was there? Like, what?
Oh
what?
my god, no.
That's why he was so pissed, and then the people were saying, well, Ricky, like...
Well, but because think about it. I don't know who Ricky is. Who is Ricky?
Ricky is influencer, a black influencer,
Okay.
like Zion.
Okay. Think about it. Of course, Ricky would be pissed because that's his reputation. People get canceled over shit like that.
Yeah, and so the people trying to say, well, Ricky, you're trying to invalidate SA. I'm like, no, he's not trying to invalidate that. He's saying he was not even there, or even close to the
And she's saying that he was in the room.
Yes. And that's why he's pissed, because his name is getting dragged into something that doesn't even make sense.
Oh, I can't blame him. If he wasn't even there, if he wasn't even at the party where it took place,
Or even in the room, just saying, yeah, he was in the room. Like, what?
Wow. And Don Williams, yeah, stay the hell off of Twitter. Twitter is hell. Holy crap, dude. Okay. I heard that, oh my god, my girl, what's my girl's name? Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband went up in there and, was,
oh my god.
yeah, he went in there and he was actually defending her too.
Oh my god, I can't do it today.
I heard that somewhere. Somewhere I heard where he walked up and he was defending her too. I was like, what? Okay. So let's listen to these.
Oh, you gotta listen to the Twitter space. You have.
So
There we
I
go.
was leaving Live at the Fountain Blue, and I ran into Jeff, and we were sitting down talking, whatever. And Sophia comes up. And so she introduces herself, whatever. I kind of like, figured that she was introducing herself because like Jeff knew her. And then she's like, "Oh, I do PR for Jeff." But mind you, my back's to Jeff. Like it was very like, it was a short conversation. And she's like, "Oh, I do some PR for Jeff." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like, whatever." And then I leave. It's like 4 a.m. at this point. I'm like, I'm out of here. And then she starts blowing up my phone. Like, let's grab
A-Rod.
drinks. Let's go to dinner. And so that's how my relationship with Sophia came about. And long story short, she ends up coming to Miami for Rolling Loud weekend.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
I kind of wish they would tell who's talking right now because that would be really nice, but they're not saying who's talking. Okay.
she asked if she could stay at my place. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Obviously dumb of me to offer my place to a stranger, but I was just being nice. And she stays with me. We go to Rolling.
Okay, Maveri says she was born in Somalia and Dez is from Somalia. I think he was used because of the nationality and financial status. Okay. That's weird. Why would he? Okay. Yeah, he went in and he was talking about, listen, this is a woman of color and stuff like that. And no,
It's not even
Martin.
about color. That's what's so trippy. Like the people defending her, like this is a black woman, and I'm like, okay, your point. She's still wrong, right? So why are we bringing up her color? I'm confused.
I mean, dude, she's taking money from her own family. She's
So
taking
this
money.
rolling,
She's taking money from a foundation based off of lupus that she doesn't have. She's taking money for a mother that passed away that never passed away, and she tried to say it was for her stepmom when she doesn't have a stepmom.
Mhm.
Allegedly.
We have to say allegedly, or we're gonna get
Allegedly.
mad.
Allegedly. But I mean, there's so much. I mean, essay aside, the essay story aside, there is so much more what she's done.
And then the people are like, well, there are police for this. And I'm like, let me tell you something. I got scanned. You know what I did? I went to the police. You know what the police did?
They can't do nothing for you.
They said, well, we can't do nothing. So we're just going to put a APB, or not a, what do you call it? All points bulletin, APB. Put it like, hey, this account is scanned like a scammer. Watch out. And then they closed my case the same day and told me to go home. That's all they're going to do.
Oh, shit. Well,
But I'm not an organization where she like said I have lupus. Like I'm not an organization, but
holy shit, dude.
and then the people defending her like you're only attacking her because she's a black woman, and I'm like, no, that's not it. You're reading too much into it. That's definitely not it.
Wow.
But go off, I guess.
All right, let's continue.
Loud on Saturday. There's no passes under her name. She's up at the ticket booth. There's no passes. There's nothing. And we're like, what the hell? She's like trying to, schmooze this guy into giving her tickets. I'm there with my sister. And this whole time she's telling me like, oh, like, Jeff this, Jeff that. Like Jeff has me like, editing some stuff for him. Jeff has me doing this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So like they, she must be, working PR for him or whatever the case is. I have no idea. And, she gets us into Rolling Loud. No idea how she gets us
She
in.
does it every time.
All access passes. We have backstage passes.
You know what? She must be really good because she's able, and I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Let's go to 1.25. She must be really good because she's always getting into these plays. I mean, she made it into Jake Paul's house.
She's not noticeable enough where you like. As soon as you see her, you're gonna be like, "Oh, she doesn't belong here."
She looks like she fits
always
in.
around.
No,
she looks like she fits in.
Right,
Exactly.
and it seems like how she got past everybody allegedly is because she was always the friend of a friend.
Yes, but with this Rolling Loud thing, I think whoever's talking, because this is the influencer from Miami, she's gonna talk about how passes were stolen allegedly, and just they so happen to get VIP passes all of a sudden.
What?
Allegedly.
I just find out today from my friend that like works with a guy that's big up in Rolling Loud that there was a box of all access passes at Rolling Loud that were all stolen.
Oh,
That
Yep,
were being
there it is.
sold. That were. I just found all of this out at Rolling Loud. That was big up in Rolling Loud passes. I just find out today from my friend that like works with the guy that's big up in Rolling Loud that there was a box of all access passes at Rolling Loud that were all stolen.
Ooh.
There it is. VIP passes were stolen and sold. There it is, Skip. Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That were being
my
sold.
God.
That were. I just found all of this out today. Like all 20 minutes. Like this is all just coming.
This is fucking
in
ridiculous.
Like this is all, and this is all news to me. Okay, I'm just finding this out. So when Sophia supposedly had this rape allegation in Vegas, she's like, Jeff is in Vegas right now. Can you please message him? I'm on the phone with her. She's like, can you please message him? Like, I really need help. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I like hit up Jeff. I'm like, hey, like, you know, Sophia's in some shit. And mind you, this whole time I think that they're close friends. Like she works for him. She's always with him, always around him, living in his building, a unit that he supposedly owns.
Mm-hmm.
And so I messaged Jeff and I'm like, hey, like Sophia's in some shit. Like she needs some help. Like, please. And so he's like, yeah, like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. Just, you know, figure it out. Thinking that they're close friends. I don't know anything.
Yeah, man, I thought she was your friend.
I know, and I thought she was your. So me and Jeff were like back and forth. Like we thought, like we were each. Like I don't know what's going on.
So that's Jeff talking.
When you hit me up, it was like 8 a.m. So I just woke up. But I was like, okay,
and it was
early.
So they thought they were each other.
That's how deep her lies go.
He was like, I thought she was your friend. And the girl is like, I thought she was your friend. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Somebody said something that, okay, WB, I remember Vice did that segment on that guy they hired to do that to the Fashion Week. And it was crazy how the guy fit right in. Okay. The host of these spaces almost felt like they were in the scam. The way they were defending her felt like a scam too. Oh, Moberry. Okay.
Yep. I agree. I definitely agree.
Okay. Oh,
Jeff is Jeff Wittick, which is David Dobrik's friend.
Yes, Jeff Wittick is the one that he got in that really bad accident with doing a vlog for David Dobrik and it hurt his eye. He's also the one that was on the H3H3 when H3H3 was going on the Frenemies when H3H3 and Trisha were going after David Dobrik.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jeff Wittick. Yeah. Okay.
Early in the morning, Vegas time. It was early in the morning, like LA time. And Jeff ends up just like helping her out, you know, getting this girl out of Vegas. She just got raped. Like it was a crazy story. And like a story that you just wouldn't not believe. Obviously, you don't want to, you know, question anything. Gets her out of Vegas.
So she was really good with details. She knew what to say, allegedly. She knew
because
what to
who's
say.
gonna in 2021, who's gonna question something that extreme?
I mean, that's a good point because I make it a point not to question people's essay also. I make it a point not to question that. You know what I mean? So,
but as soon as you say somebody was in the room that wasn't even like
there,
even close,
like not even at the party.
Yeah, like that's what makes people go like,
I mean, yeah, I can understand that. I definitely can't. Holy shit.
So then, I don't know. This is just all crazy.
Yeah. So then I just felt like, okay, you know, I'm just going to help her out. It's Maggie's friend. She's in trouble. I got on the phone with her. I heard her performance. Of
What's
what
up,
she
pretend?
Said happened. Right. She's hysterical crying. I wasn't going to ask, wait, is this real? You know, like I was like,
right.
Get out of there.
That
get
makes
to
sense.
safety. Get to a police department. Tell the cops. Make a police report. If you.
So he was legitimately being a good guy.
He was legit concerned. He said, look, you need to go to the police department. You need to do this. He says that in that space, he actually sent her his like actual credit card number so she could like book a flight or whatever, which was a dumb thing to do. Don't ever send your credit card number to strangers, people. Just want to say that to anyone. Yeah. Don't send your credit card number to anyone.
Yeah. yeah. Please don't. Just if you want to help somebody with a flight, just book the flight yourself.
Or Cash App.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Woo, okay. Let's go.
You were assaulted and raped and roofied, and they robbed you. They took your wallet, so you have no money to get out of there.
Wow.
You should be talking to the cops because these people should be in jail.
Yeah.
You know, they should be doing life in jail if you do some shit like that. But there was no talk of that. I was just like, get home, get out of there. And I had to go to work. I was shooting, so I just sent her my card so she could book her own flight and get something that worked to get her out of there. Stupid move, but I mean, from the what she said, the story she told me, I thought the last thing she was doing was trying to scam a flight home. But I did have some questions. I was like, how did you get there and stuff like that. That she didn't really have a straight answer for. It was like, oh, I got dropped off. My friend was driving from Salt Lake City, and that's another state. And I'm in another state. You know, I'm not in Vegas. I know Maggie said that she told her Jeff was in Vegas, and which is not true. But I think she just was like, oh, Jeff's on the West Coast. It's all the same shit. But still, like,
and mind
600
you,
miles
for months, like this has been going on for months now. Like 4 months, she's been telling me she's been working PR for Jeff. Like she knows Jeff very well. Like she knows Oscar and all these people that work for Jeff, like name dropping. And I'm like, oh, okay, so they must be really close. Like I'm, editing, I'm on his merch website. Like all of this stuff just seems so incredibly real. It was all insane to me that how this could all just be so fabricated.
She was good with details. She was good with details. She was absolutely good with details because
that's how she's been getting away with it for so long.
Wow, dude.
I told you she knows how to cry on cue. That's a scary talent to have. Jack Harlow,
yeah, because Pretend just got here. Harlow is the guy who did the song with Lil Nas X. What's up, Yee? That's who Jack Harlow is. The guy with the curly hair, the white boy with the curly hair, and he was in the song with Lil Nas X, which was actually a really good song, and I think Jack Harlow is a cutie. I want to pinch his cheeks. The guy who hurt his eye on David. Yes, that's who Jeff. That's who Jeff Whittick is. Yes.
I don't have I never have had one. She's never edited for me. I have 2 editors. She's obviously never edited. I mean, I've never seen her outside of one situation.
Right, and that was the night that Jeff met Sophia was the night I met Sophia. The same exact night, and when she told me that she did PR for him. So this is why it's all insane to me because
that's the night that we saw her for the second time, and it was like, okay, this bitch is everywhere. But if that's so, Maggie, okay, so when you came to LA, we were supposed to go to Vegas.
That's Zion talking.
Okay, so that's Zion talking. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You could have.
So basically,
what happened?
She's like, oh my gosh, Jack invited me to a show in Utah. Like, you should come with me. Like, his management's going to pay for everything.
Mavari, I actually 100% agree with you. This would make a really good story on TV. I am not going to lie here.
I'm just wondering how a girl from Toronto finessed so many LA influencers.
Dude, she must be really good. She must be really good with her work.
But, I mean, if you see someone in all these, like, exclusive places... like applause, but not applause,
You know what? Mavari says, I think that's their goal. To become so basically Maveri's saying, I think that's their goal to become infamous.
Oh, you know what? I actually see that. I actually do see that.
I mean, seriously, this is like
Homegirl was taking pictures, like she was like, I belong here, hey. She was on the red carpet. She was on a red carpet event.
What?
How she finessed that, I will never know. But I know people have done that before. They just never like get caught. But homegirl, what?
Holy shit, dude!
Like it'll be a fun trip. I'm like, I've never been to Utah. Like that'll be fun. Like let's go. So I'm like, whatever. So I get this flight from Jack Harlow's management out of the Miami airport where I live. And my ticket's not paid for. Like my ticket wasn't going through, so I had to pay for my ticket.
Wait, sorry to interrupt you. It's Neza. We met on Facebook.
Yes.
But she fabricated an email.
It was a flight. So I got the record locator. It was with American. I got everything. But when I checked into my flight on my phone, it wasn't working. And I'm like, why is this not like this isn't normal? Like it's pending. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't have my. So I get to the airport trying to figure out, and they're like, oh, the call has been declined. And I'm like, okay, whatever, like not really thinking anything of it. I just paid for the flight and got to LA. And I get to LA, and so
wait, I think I know how this girl got away with it so much. She puts these people in situations where they have to pay or else they're kind of screwed. Like, homegirl really went to the airport and they're like, girl, there's no flight for you. What are you talking about? But you're already packed. You're already ready to go. You're already took off.
And it's like an embarrassment type of thing. So let me go ahead and pay for it. And oh, shit.
I think, for responding to Dawn, I think all of her socials, I think she either deleted them all or she's privated them.
They're yeeted. They are gone.
They're gone? Okay.
From what
Because I was like,
Skip's saying, they're
what can you
gone.
say? I was
Well,
like, what can you say to that?
I,
Like, what can you say? Oh, everything that came out, like,
I mean,
yeah,
she
I
knows she's
lied.
caught. She knows she's caught now. Everybody and their mama's talking about it.
Apparently, her mom took all of her stuff away, like her phone and everything, because I think she's apparently back in Toronto, from what people are saying, but I don't know if that's true.
Oh
Which,
my
her
god.
mom, if her mom did take her stuff, good on her, because like,
She puts all of her marks in vulnerable positions. Yes,
that's
Darcy.
it.
Yep.
That's exactly how she's been getting away with it so often. Like, imagine going to the airport, being excited you're gonna go on this nice trip, and then it's like, your flight's not paid for. You gotta pay for it right now. Like,
Okay, how old is she? Does they say how old she is in this?
she probably lied about her age, so do we even want to
That's true. I mean, she might have lied about her damn age. Let's see if they say how old. No. Not that
I feel like she's probably 25, 26. For some reason, I have that feeling.
Well, she's definitely in her 20s. That's for damn sure. I mean, she's not like an old bitch like me. That's for sure. Damn, dude. That's, oh my god.
He was like, yeah, like you can stay with me, blah, blah, blah. I mean, mind you, I have some friends out there that I could stay with, but I was like, yeah, like I'm going to Vegas with Sophia, like, and I get to LA and I go and visit my friend and we're all hanging out, and then we go out that night, and 2, 3 in the morning rolls around, and I'm like, all right, Sophia, like we gotta go. Like I need to go home. Like I'm tired. We have a flight tomorrow. And there's nowhere for us to go. Okay. And she brings us to this apartment building that she supposedly lived in. She lived in a unit. What she told me was that Jeff owned multiple units in his building, and she lived in one of the units.
I think
And
she just picks these things up from my YouTube videos because I have Jonah in my old place downstairs. I don't own multiple places. I've never
right. So she's been living in this unit basically rent free because she does PR work for Jeff, and he's like, oh,
all right. K-pop says one site I just saw says she's 20.
20?
I mean, you know what? We don't know though. We don't know because
her brain is probably not even Sophia. Let's be real.
That's what Shay said. Her name most likely isn't Sophia.
That's probably why the cards got declined, because that's not even your real name, girl.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
The real Sophia bank canceled them cards.
Oh my, stop it, Malcolm. All right, Malcolm, talk to the crowd and do your complaints. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to
my god, I have words and I have the mic.
You have the mic, okay? Just don't get me kicked off of YouTube, okay?
Okay, I'll try my best to get you kicked off of YouTube. All right.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome. It's me, it's Malcolm. It's my time to shine. Hello, how are we doing tonight? I am not mentally doing okay, but that's fine because it's the Xylie, and we're here for the Xylie in the chat today. Amber Chick, please don't laugh at me. I'm sensitive, okay? So, here's my thing about clout chasing. So, the Twitter space today did not have the influencers, both Zion and Ricky. They have both kind of moved on. Yes, they did the podcast or whatever that was, but they really haven't really dragged Sophia through tweets or anything like that. So, for the people that are saying these influencers are clout chasing from being scammed, I just want to ask one question to those people trying to make that argument. What is there to gain from being scammed? I'm being so serious right now. If somebody could just answer me a real answer, what is there to gain from being scammed and talk about how you got finessed? Because I'm sorry, I think that's more embarrassing than anything. I don't see how people are going to be like, oh my god, you got scammed? Let me subscribe to your YouTube channel. I'm sorry, what? Oh my god, you got scammed? Oh my god, let me buy your merch real quick. No. I'm sorry, ma'am?
So Mavari says there's no talk of the scam in Toronto.
Oh my god, what if she's not from Toronto? I would die laughing.
Oh my god. Dude, Oh my god, this story is crazy. I'm telling you, somebody's going to do some kind of I guarantee you, one of the documentary style YouTubers are going to do this story. I guarantee you.
I asked the audience while you were gone. I was like, "What is there to gain from having a story come out about you getting scammed?" I literally see no benefit of being, guys. This person, this nobody that nobody knows, scammed me and finessed me.
I mean, in
Please
all
subscribe to my
honesty,
YouTube channel.
yeah, I don't see, especially with the different types of people that she scammed. Like, she didn't scam like one group of influencers that always hang out and, you know what I'm saying, like, they're always together. She didn't do that. She actually like sprinkled it around.
Right, and so people were like, "Well, they're just mad because they had nothing to gain from her, so now they're putting her on a blast." I'm like, "No, because if you emotionally finesse me, emotionally and monetarily finesse me, I'm going to put you on blast. I'm sorry, point blank, period. All this, well, you have to be nice to her, even if she did finesse you. What? What? The spaces that these people were saying, oh, well, y'all don't know what she's been through, like, and y'all are throwing mental illness around, which I agree, we shouldn't be, like, saying someone has mental illness or whatever that, like, no. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. I fully agree, but, like, I wanted to look it up myself because I want to do the video on this, but, like, looking at the comments on these YouTube videos of people making about the situation, it's like all these people are like, "You're hating on black women," and I'm like, "That's not it. Stop making it a race thing, please." It's not about black, white, whatever. I don't care if it was a girl, guy. I don't care who it was.
Yeah.
This is just an awful situation.
I mean, this is an awful situation.
Like, we need to stop saying, "Oh, you're only attacking because she's a black woman." Like, what? And then people were like, you should pray for her." And I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real. The whole pray for everybody thing when they treat you dirty thing. I'm sorry. No, like, you did me dirty. I'm not about to be nice to you. I'm sorry. Like, you need to forgive. What? If it happened to you, you would be pissed too. Please."
Oh yeah. No, I absolutely. I mean, anybody would. I would think. I mean.
And then to say, "I'm gonna believe her essay story because she's a black woman," but when a white man says he had the same kind of thing happen to him, it's like, "Oh, well, he's white and privileged, so I'm not gonna listen to him." What? You're just showing your bias, and why would I want to listen to you from there on out? Like, no, thank you.
Shit. All right, let's continue.
Like, because you're working for me, I'll let you live in this unit.
I think it's obvious. I've never had a publicist. If you see the stuff I do online,
I mean,
publicists would never let me do this stuff.
I like how we're self-aware, by the way.
I live my own little life here. Like, I'm not involved in any of this. And we get there, and I'm like, 4 in the morning rolls around. We're still sitting in this fucking lobby, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? So I'm like, Sophia, I'm getting a hotel room. We need to leave. And I get this hotel room, and I'm like, you're putting your card down. You brought me here. And she puts her card down at the hotel. Her card declines. So I put my card down. I get this hotel room for the night. And I'm like, you're reimbursing me, blah, blah, blah. Denzel ends up picking us up from this cafe in the morning and brings us back to his place. And she's like, the whole time we're at Denzel, she's like, Jeff's going to pick us up. He's going to pick us up. He's on his way. He's like 45. He's 45 minutes away, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the hell is going on? She's like, he didn't want you around. Like, he's there, girl, blah, blah. This whole story that she had in the back of her head, all meticulously planned out, mapped out in her brain to, like, make it all so real. It's the most insane thing ever. I can't even wrap my head around it. And so then we end up, and this is when we go to Vegas for the Jack Harlow show. So this is all the same frame. But, like, this whole time, for months now, she's been working PR for Jeff, and she lives in his building. She lives in his unit. Like, this is the story that she was telling everyone.
Damn, Maggie, I wish you just had asked me any of that.
That's the thing. We never asked anybody anything for confirmation. Like,
Wow, that's how she did it. Everybody just, you're a friend of my influencer friend, so
because it's so believable. Because LA, that's a thing in LA. People do know people, so it's probably normal to them. But, like, for someone like me in Maryland, where I'm just kind of like looking from the East Coast, like,
me in Chesapeake. I mean, me in Virginia. I'm like,
yes.
I don't know you fuckers. No, I mean, I guess. I mean, damn, she must have been good. Holy fuck, dude.
But to name drop someone like Jeff Wittick,
But see, that might have been why, though. That might have been why. Because
I think that's how she got caught, because Jeff Wittick, out of all people to name drop, was the wrong one.
Well, but see, Jeff Wittick isn't like David Dobrik. Jeff Wittick isn't like the Paul brothers. You know what I mean?
Right.
Jeff Wittick is like, he's not like way the fuck up there. It wasn't like somebody who was like, I know James Charles. You know what I mean? It wasn't somebody so up there that people be like, nah, That might have been why she got away with it, if you think about it.
Because it's very much believable to be like, oh well, Jeff might have, Jeff has an editor, that makes sense, but never, like, this is why I wish some people would like be like, yeah, this is my editor, guys, just so like when this kind of thing happens again, you can call it out immediately. Because I'll be like, oh no, that's not his editor, this is his editor.
I feel like more stories are going to come out.
And my thing is with the people defending her, and I hate that I keep going to this well, but like people are like, why? The people defending her are like, it's funny how all these people are now coming out with stories about this girl. Like, y'all are clout chasers, and I'm like, can we look up the definition of clout chaser? Because I think people are throwing this word around and they don't know what it really means, and I'm just very confused. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
I'm not clout chasing by covering this story. This story, like, you know, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa.
Like, the definition of a clout chaser is someone who is with or surrounds themselves with people with clout or popularity to gain their own social media presence.
Okay, so I'm gaining clout off of Malcolm then. Okay, that's good.
Oh, you're funny. So that's why I'm going back to, why are people saying like Ricky, Zion, Jeff are clout chasing off this when they're definitely more popular than this girl? No offense.
I mean, yeah.
Like, what is there that clout gain off for someone who you're better than? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is crazy. What's up, Calamitous, by the way?
Yes, all that jazz. Clout chasing has been misused. Like, this year, I wish clout chasing would just stop.
Wait, what?
Like, clout chasing, I just wish that term would die in 2021, please.
Yeah, people overuse it. People overuse a lot of terms.
Yeah, Sebastian Soto did post a video. I did see that. But I think that Instagram account in that video was fake, so that's why I didn't really, like, comment on it. Because, like, it didn't make sense with that Instagram post. It was probably fake.
I don't know who Sebastian Soto is.
He's another commentary YouTuber, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Because after that, remember we were supposed to go to Vegas for Jack, and then we got to the airports. Our flight was not fucking booked. Our name was not in the system, and then I paid. She was like, "Okay," I was like, "You know what? I'll pay," because she know like she was around people that could just, you know, if her card declines, we would just pay with no hesitation. So that's when I paid. She's like, "You know what? Jack said he's in the studio. We can spend his money. It's whatever, whatever." So then I paid for the flights. We get there to the hotel. My girl, there's no hotel booked. It's fine. You know, Jack's gonna send the money. Then I booked the hotel. We just kept booking everything. I'm like, all right, as long as I get reimbursed, I'm totally fine. Like, I don't care. But it's the fact that we literally went to the fucking airport with no flight booked. Knew we had no flights booked, and we were just there stuck on stupid. And then the whole Utah thing wasn't even true. I guess she's just a crazy fan. She knew who was performing, because obviously he posted the flyer.
Mavaria, I think you're absolutely correct. Because
even
LA
Charlie
is,
D'Amelio.
Yeah. There's I would show it, but I know I would get a copyright claim.
Oh my god.
Charlie D'Amelio actually has a show on YouTube, and she was talking to somebody, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that girl. I remember seeing her."
Yes, narrative can stay in 2021 as well, Dark Magician. For real.
I want to have a discussion about words and phrases that need to stay in 2021. Clout chasing, and narratives are in my top 5. I know that's right.
Yeah, I knew it was. Yeah, I had a feeling it was fake, Skip. Thank you. I had a feeling it was fake. I was like, there's no way that after all that, homegirl really gonna come out and try to defend herself in an Instagram post. Could you imagine? Like, hey y'all, I did scam, and you know what? I ain't sorry. Bye.
That would be something, though.
That would be
something.
I wouldn't even be mad if she did that, for real.
I mean, at least she fessed up. At least she would fess up to it if she did.
Oh my god. Yes, add gaslighting to the list, please. Yes. Give her to that term too.
Yes. Gaslighting, definitely one of those terms.
She has been following this man's tour dates, everything. How can we get Edmund back in? To get back in. She's been stalking this man, showing up at his shows, and I think the only way we got back at his table was because of Ricky and Denzel, and somehow finessed her way back in there. Probably saying that she was their assistant or something to get herself.
Our manager too. Someone said that someone said, "Oh yeah, she said that she manages you" or something like that.
Right. Like saying that she works with you guys, she's your assistant, something crazy to get you back at these tables to get closer to him, which is.
That makes so much sense. That makes so
insane. And looking back, obviously back on it now, it's all.
Remember when I went off of her and I literally told her, like, we don't, when she said, like, oh my God, I'm balling my hours out, like, Jackson said I'm embarrassing and like I can't be brought around, whatever. And I literally said, where is this man? This man is literally ghost. She's been talking about him, nowhere to be seen, not at all. We haven't seen him said anything. That only time that was on
Skip, because she probably goes through a company, like when I remember when I did what's that fuck boy on TikTok?
Bryce, not Bryce Hall.
Yes, Bryce Hall. Remember
when
I did that live on Bryce Hall when I showed his YouTube? It might have been fair use, but they copyright claimed me, so I'm not even going to try to go through all that. I am not going through all that.
Same setting was when we were at the table with it, and she was like, "Yeah, he's mad at me." It's honestly, it just makes sense. He's probably like, "How did this bitch get back here?" You know what I mean? Like, not.
I guess going back to the Fontainebleau in Miami, like she knows Susie. So what is the relation to Sophia and Susie? Because she was saying
okay, who's Susie? I don't know any of these fucking people. Oh my God.
Susie is Jeff's friend, I think.
Okay. Let's go to another one. Let's see. Bam. See, they don't. God, she doesn't.
Because I think people recorded it raw.
Because she was like, "That's crazy because my shit is missing," but she didn't think it was Sophia. Because when this was like the night, this was like in Halloween, the night of our party. That's why I met Montana. She came to the after party, and Sophia was there. And I literally told Montana, "Stay away from this bitch. This bitch is a fucking con artist. Like, she's crazy." And then Montana put 2 to 2 together. I was like, "Holy shit!" She was around my kids. I gave her money. This is that yada yada yada. And then like that's when I was like, "Oh, okay, so this is like a serial thing." I feel like in LA, like all of us we know each other, but we don't really talk like that. Like we're all in different type of friend groups.
That's it.
LA is just
boom. There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
Yep.
That's how they got scammed right there.
They all know about each other, but nobody really talks
to each other, and that's how she got away with it, allegedly.
She was around my kids. I gave her money. This is that yada yada yada. And then like that's when I was like, "Oh, okay, so this is like a serial thing." I feel like in LA, like all of us we know each other, but we don't really talk like that. Like we're all in different type of friend groups, and LA is just like you stay who you stay with. So obviously, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, do you know about Sophia?"
Thank you, Selena.
It just gives like she just knows separate people that really don't speak to each other. Because how would we know? You know what I mean? Like we don't fucking know shit. The whole thing with Jeff, the only thing I could say we could base on that is that night we all met. That's the time we saw her. It literally stems from that night. You know what I mean? So that's how we just, I guess, just put everything together. But that's
so she didn't pick a group of friends. She just picked off of one another. Like, okay, they met this person that night. Then she went off on that person. Then I met this person that night and went off on that person. People, they know of each other, but they don't know each other.
Yes.
And that's how she got away with it.
For so long, yep.
Holy shit.
That's just basically it. It just all stems from that night in Miami at the Fontainebleau, and then everything just trickled, and she just kept making shit on.
My assistant just texted me, and she was like, "Hey, by the way, I forgot to tell you this because obviously everything started going down yesterday. But when my assistant was driving her to like drop her off, she said that she started bawling her eyes out in the car and called the police on speakerphone with my assistant in the car, and called the police saying that Montana was this crazy person, gave Montana's name to the police, and said that Montana was this crazy person trying to frame her for fraud."
Well, there are police reports that have been filed, and there is video footage of Sophia breaking and entering into this woman's home.
Oh!
That's it, yeah. She broke into somebody's house, yeah.
So she literally broke into someone's house.
And stole confidential information, yeah.
Oh my God.
And then the people defending her are like, "Where's the video? We need the video evidence because I don't believe it without the evidence." And I'm like, y'all are real quick to ask for evidence when you defended somebody, and it's ridiculous.
Selena, I totally get what you were saying because she was smart. She was smart on how she pulled this off. It's just eventually you're going to get caught. Eventually you're going to get caught. No, Selena, I get what you were saying. I get exactly what you were saying. Holy shit, dude.
Home.
Sleeping and stealing her credit card and passports and checkbooks and confidential information So I don't, and there is a phone call between Idman and Sophia where Sophia admits to all of her lies.
Wow.
Oh, did anybody record it? Did anybody record it? Did anybody record the conversation?
The thing is,
there is
if you confront her about this, she won't lie.
Conversation.
Once she gets caught, she gets caught. She's not gonna try to deviate from the situation. Like, oh, you lied. Yeah, I lied. Like it was nothing.
No, but like this has been going on for a year. But how has she not been caught yet?
I guess because, like Denzel said, like,
because quite honestly, she's dealing just like they're getting ready to say. People don't talk to each other like that. Hold on.
But how has she not been caught yet?
I guess because, like Denzel said, like
I think it's because
we're all like in separate.
I think it's because like we all, we're all in separate groups. We don't really speak. Yeah.
All over the country, all over the world, like.
And her lies are so mapped out in her brain. Like there's so much.
All right, you guys should really watch the Vice segment, which I can't on here because I'm not getting a copyright claim. About the guy who finessed his way into New York Fashion Week as a social. Oh yeah, you said something about that earlier.
Yeah, like the people finessing into the social climate is nothing new, but this is the most extreme story I've ever heard.
Holy shit, she's been doing this for a year? I thought this was like a few months.
No, it's bad. It's so bad.
Selena, I really believe they are going to make a Netflix documentary about this. They need to. It's called The Time I Faced My...
If she gets like charged, I think they're going to make a documentary.
Oh
like
my
if she gets
God.
fully charged.
Holy shit. Meticulous. They're so like I have texts on my computer of her being like, oh, I'm, editing footage for Jeff right now. I'm busy. Like I'm like all Jack Harlow texts. I have Jack Harlow texts. Like I've seen it all.
I have my editor here with me.
Her sexting herself to Jack.
What? I have my editor here with me. He wants to say something, guys. This is my actual editor. I wish you could edit these videos. He said he wishes that she would edit the videos because yeah,
and
whatever. I don't know.
It's just crazy. Like it's just all crazy. Like, and even back to Jeff. Like
I agree, WB. Jay Arbery would actually do a good job on this one, on this story.
Knowing the people that work for you, like she knows all the guys that work for you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We're all public people, like we all put our whole lives out there. So she's good at what she does. She could take little pieces from our lives that we share and use that information to tell you that we're close friends. And it's pretty it's simple stuff.
All right, so wait, how did they catch her? Who was the first one to come out and say something? Malcolm?
I think when they all saw her at this event or party, whatever they're talking about, is when they finally realized, oh, nobody actually knows who this girl is. And they start putting stories together and like, wait a second.
Okay.
Because she said she was your friend, but no, she said she was your friend.
Right.
Well, she said she was your editor. Well, she said you were her publicist. Like, once the people that she was lying about came together and put their stories together, they were like, oh, this girl's just a liar. Like, nothing she said was true. Which she was really bold when Jeff was sitting behind Homegirl, and she's like, "Yeah, I edit Jeff's videos," while he's sitting right behind Homegirl that she's talking to.
That's probably what got him.
That's bold. That just shows you think you're not going to get caught.
Do you think maybe she started believing her lies?
Yes. I haven't looked into this, but like somebody in my personal life, I think has the same kind of thing where they believe their own lies, and I don't know if that's an actual thing or if it's like what you would call that.
Yeah.
If that's real, but I think that's a real thing where people really believe their own lies, and I think it's an actual condition. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying she has a condition.
Right.
I'm just saying if it is one, she definitely has that. Because there's no way you just say things like...
Or it could be that she got so deep in her lies, she had to keep it going.
That could be it, too. Selena says she got so far because she's a pretty girl.
She is. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
I believe it. I do believe that.
Oh, my God.
She's good at what she did here, but she's just preying on good people, and eventually it was going to blow up, and the whole fucking house of cards falls down. So that's where we're at now. And I talked to her last night, and I told her that, just don't ever use my name again. I recorded our conversation just because she was calling a lot of lies, so I just wanted to have that for my own personal thing. But yeah, it's like she's
Jeff, you better drop that shit.
I get why he recorded it though, just because she lies so much. It's just like, girl,
I would have recorded that shit too. Are you kidding me? I would have recorded that shit too. Yuvia says, I think it's more about than looks. Brittany Murphy's husband was scamming people in a similar manner and wasn't really attractive. Well, yeah. But I don't know if he went, well, he was scamming people like crazy. Anyway, that's another rabbit hole I ain't going into. But yeah, that whole Brittany Murphy thing, Lord have mercy.
Liar.
I have a recorded conversation.
Insane. Like, I literally have never done anything to this bitch at all. I've been the nicest person to her. I saw what she was going
That's Ricky talking.
at my place, crying her eyes out, saying her mother didn't want to do anything with her. She was alone in LA. And I'm like, if you're alone in LA, like, that's awful. So I was nice to her, whatever. But then I find out this bitch is really over here spreading lies about me, saying that I got her raped, saying that I'm over here talking to Jack Harlow.
Yep, there it is.
Situation. It's actually fucking insane. I literally don't understand this bitch. Is actually so crazy to me. So how could you mess around and look at somebody in the face and tell such a crazy ass lie and sleep good at night and still continue to do it? Like,
And
what the
still
fuck is
keep.
it?
I feel like she was gonna keep going until something like this happened. Cause like after what she did to me, never in a million fucking years did I think that this shit would get to this scale. Like when I heard about this shit this morning, I was like, she was working with who and what and got where. Like I was just so dumbfounded that she even got this far.
Mental illness, like it's not even.
Yeah, and she says she was pregnant with Jack Harlow's baby.
She said she was pregnant with Jack Harlow's baby.
Yeah.
Being funny.
I
Like,
don't
it's
know
mental
how
illness
she
for real.
tried that one, but
I mean,
it worked for like I don't know how long, but it worked.
Has Jack
for a good minute.
Harlow said anything about this?
He ain't gonna say nothing about this. He worried about his music, please. This is probably nothing to him, but like these influences that are directly affected.
Yeah.
It's definitely big to them.
Damn. Yeah, cat's meow. I 100% agree. It's a shame she hasn't used those talents for good instead of evil. Absolutely. Like, could you imagine what kind of, like, okay, say she didn't do all this, but she still had those skills. Could you imagine how good of a PR person she would be for somebody?
Oh my god.
No, think about it. Think about it. If she used it for good instead of evil, how good of a PR person she'd be for somebody?
Oh my god. JC could have definitely used her. I'm just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. Oh, what's up, bitchy sarcastic mom? How you doing? But seriously, if she used this for good instead of evil, she'd be like sought out. Like, hey, I need your help, or hey, damn.
Well, like I'm just saying, does this sound like people trying to get some clout, Xylie?
No. No.
This isn't a clout grab. I'm sorry.
Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, this isn't clout. This is a bunch of people who got fucked over and they're coming together and finally talking to each other and find out what the hell happened.
On Beyonce's internet. You'll hear that in one of the spaces later. With one of the girls defending her. On Beyonce's internet. Y'all are really spending your lives about this girl.
I did hear that. I don't know if we're going to get to that night because I'm only going to do a couple of these. But yeah, I heard that and I was like, oh my lord.
On Beyonce's internet. Oh my god.
Well, it's Beyonce's world, man. It is Beyonce's world. We just live in it.
Oh, this is past mental illness, bro. I don't even know what personality disorder. I don't know. It's really something wrong with this girl.
That bitch is psychotic. She's psychotic.
Susie wants to get in. Susie wants to talk. She's like also in this.
Oh yes, bring Miss in now.
So Susie,
I would like
Susie, really, but
because Susie to me was Sophia's very good friend.
Best friend.
Susie to me
Best
were
friend.
very
Best
good
friend.
friends.
Yeah, no, she told me best friend.
Best friend.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I thought Susie was friends with her too, but I talked to Susie yesterday and she said no. Like when she looked on the cameras at the restaurant, because Sophia went over there to her restaurant to like hang out and wait for Susie, and Susie was like, "No, I don't know that girl. I'm not going there."
And you know what Sophia told me why she was at the restaurant? She was like, "Jeff sent me here because he's busy filming. He's gonna pick me up from the restaurant in a little bit." That was her story.
Gave me the same story. Same story.
Oh shit!
I don't know her. I'm not like I tried to help her and get her a flight home because she said she was raped, and I was like, "Okay, you need to get home." Police department and do.
I'm so sorry. Like that. Like everything we've been like is going on in the world.
Hanny, I did not laugh at that. I didn't laugh at that. I definitely wouldn't laugh about something like that. Because, like I said before, SA aside, she fucked over a lot of people. So, I can tell you that now.
Yeah, we weren't laughing at the SA thing.
Yeah, nobody laughed at the SA story.
Yeah.
It was just like, damn, you're blaming Ricky. You're saying Ricky was in the room when Ricky wasn't even in the party.
And was the cause of her getting R-worded.
And was the cause of her getting
You know how
R-worded.
serious it is to say someone caused that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's career-ending stuff, like you said. That's career-ending.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And the people saying, Ricky, you just gotta forgive her. No. A homegirl could have ended my career, and y'all would have been okay with that?
Wait. On Twitter, yes. I didn't laugh about her essay on Twitter. I most definitely didn't laugh about her essay on Twitter. I don't know who you think you're talking about, but definitely wasn't me. I barely been on Twitter today because I had an existential crisis with my hair. So who are you talking about?
The fact that your hair looks great, and I'm just like, what?
Thank you.
Come on now.
Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. It was a day, okay? It was a day today about my hair. And maybe saying others on Twitter did. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody laughing about it. I don't know, but I know I wasn't. I know Malcolm was having a fit about the spaces.
Yeah, I was just pissed about the spaces.
Yeah.
I would never try to be like, no, that, no.
No, you,
Not
but
you.
the people in the Twitter chat. Oh, I have no idea. I wasn't in there, but I get what you're saying. I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue,
doesn't
honey.
own Twitter. Yes, Amber Chick.
Yeah, Amber Chick. Xylie don't own it. I wish I did own Twitter. Whew. People would be mad at me if I owned Twitter. I gotcha. All right,
Are we talking about the spaces thing?
Yeah, they're talking about space. See, I didn't even hear the spaces. This is the first time me hearing spaces.
Okay, now I see it. Okay.
Oh, okay, honey. Okay, now we get you. I was like, wait a minute. What? When have I ever laughed about a essay out? Like, I was starting to get worried going, wait
I
a
was
minute
confused
now.
too. I was like, we laughed with?
Okay, we get you. We get you now, honey. We get you. Okay, the original Twitter chat, that's what I mean. Okay, yeah, I wasn't even in there. This is the first time me hearing this shit. Thank you, Selena. I appreciate it.
I think at the end of the clips is when you hear people they go to another space and people are defending the Sophia girl and they're ganging up on Ricky and gaslighting him. I don't think you're gonna get to it though because it was near the end of the whole thing.
Okay, hold on.
The end.
Okay, so
I think
the
part
end.
7.
All right, hold on.
Part 7, yeah,
well,
or whatever.
How many parts are there?
Part 6 then.
All right, let's go to part 6 real quick.
Y'all pick and choose who can get sympathy for mental issues. And with that being said, with that space, it just showed y'all said, okay, you know what? Fuck Ricky. How the fuck you feel? We were Sophia.
Exactly.
No, that's
look how mental health does not exclude everything that you do because I have mental issues as well. But I'm not going to go out there and scam people and lie about if I got raped. That's not.
Look how they treated Denzel versus Ricky. When Denzel walked on there and started really getting into them, they dropped him immediately.
No, and not only.
Okay, hold on. It must be before this because that's aftermath. All right, hold on.
Yes.
All right.
It was near the end. So part 5 probably.
All right, part 5.
That makes sense. All right, bitches, like I said, yes, y'all some dumb bitches. All of y'all, you guys are dumb bitches. Okay, we're gonna stick by side her and gotta white this, white that. Reparations. Girl, shut the fuck up. Shut up. The fuck is wrong with y'all bitches?
Yeah.
Dumb weirdos.
Okay, what? Go ahead, Mel.
Denzel is going off on the people defending Sophia and trying to bring up the fact that she's a black woman. That's why people are attacking her and stuff. And so Denzel was like, "That's not it.
Yeah.
Stop bringing up race."
Right.
Conversation. Y'all have no business getting the conversation. She do not know you. She not speak to you. It never do anything. She scammed multiple people. She scammed stylists. She uses our name. She's damn near trying to damage our reputation and what we built being in the space so long. You should have stopped it. You should have stopped it. Bitch.
What's up, Bella?
Then why didn't you stop it? This is just insane. No one has excused anything. She said that something happened to her sexually, which is why someone sent her his card. I don't know. If something happens to somebody, girl, I would definitely pay for myself and I give her my card information. But you know what? That's just me. So I don't know. He can do that. So he did that. And he helped her. No one was sitting here and laughing at the situation. And people making jokes in there, but no one joked about her thing. Y'all just come in for 2 seconds and make a whole fucking thing. That's why y'all bitches are dumb. Y'all bitches are weird. Talk about, Beyonce's internet. And girl, shut up with that fake positivity, this mental health shit. The fuck is wrong with y'all bitches? Yeah, bitches. Talk about, I'm definitely too. What? What? Y'all bitches are dumb with this. I'm definitely gonna help with somebody's sister in need. Okay, so then you bitch, you fly her out to Toronto and then you house her. How about that? Since y'all wanna sit here and put support groups and fund groups, then y'all sit here and gather some money so she can go back home to her family and safe. Okay, safely. Buy her ticket. Okay, hotel she needs to. Find who she is. If y'all need her number, I would gladly DM y'all her number. Her number is definitely open. And if y'all let's help somebody's sister out. Then y'all help somebody's sister out and get her back to her home in Toronto in peace. That's all she needs to do. I'm fine. I knew she scams people and stuff like that. She didn't scam me, bitch. She scam people stuff, lying stuff. I've been calling to her bullshit. I've been said about her bullshit. I've been said about it. I've been said it. So it's fine. That's it. End of story. I spoke on it. I told her I didn't want her around me. She got that. And whenever she's around me, she doesn't speak. She knows I don't fuck with that bullshit.
Okay, so he didn't get scammed. It was, well, he kind of did because he had to pay for the flights, didn't he?
I think he paid for one thing for her. And
right.
Ricky was also another person that paid for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like the other people that pay for flights, Jeff giving homegirl his credit card information, got a flight home.
Yeah.
Like
the Lupus Foundation.
Yeah, my mom died. Give me money.
Shay, I'll link it in the description box. You know how I do. And what I'm gonna do, being that I'm not gonna link all these videos. I'm gonna link the YouTube channel because I'll show you when I go to another video. It's all these together, so.
And that's end of story. Yes, Sophia, she does need help and someone needs to be there to help her. That's it. So since y'all want to be here and fight for y'all sister, y'all can go fight for y'all sister. I'll send whoever, the girls, I definitely remember y'all faces. Y'all can definitely gladly DM me and I will send you her number. End of story. Y'all said, like, what? No one is crying about the money. It's just the lies and the breaking and the entering and then the stealing. Like that's what's it. And then the allegations. You don't lie about shit like that. That's shit that you don't fucking lie about because that actually happens to real people. And for her to sit there and confess and say that she lied to everything is a problem. But y'all didn't hear that because y'all so focused on helping y'all somebody's sister. That bitch, y'all didn't see that. Okay, so I'm done. I said what the fuck.
All right, so it must be before that then. Okay, hold on.
Well, did she title it?
No, she didn't, damn it. Well, she says Denzel Dion on Sophia Nur. All right,
so what's the
surviving stupidity. Oh shit.
Oh my god, here we go.
Okay, here we
go. We weren't glorifying anybody being scammed. So
this
Belle character.
Hold on, guys.
1 second. 1 second.
So wait. Hold on. I have a question. So am I?
Is that Ricky?
That is Ricky. They're ganging up on Ricky now. Yes.
Okay.
Supposed to feel bad for a girl who literally made an allegation saying that I was in the room and allowed men to rape her. So I'm supposed to be okay with that, right?
No, listen.
Exactly. This girl's going around telling people that I was with her when she got raped.
Why are you yelling?
Listen, so
he's mad. He's mad.
Oh, they're gaslighting him, and it's already you can hear it. Like, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Like, what?
Okay. All right.
I would yell too.
That's not what we're talking about. It's the fact that when sexual assault is being brought up and the way that you guys diluted her situation and made it seem like either it didn't happen or it was fabricated, that was what was wrong. Now you guys are speaking on
I think his problem is it's not fabricated like the SA incident was fabricated. What's fabricated was he's saying what's fabricated is him being there and him
allowing it to happen.
And allowing it to happen. That's the fabricated part.
He should be upset. I would be upset too because you could end my career. And these people defending her are not getting that.
That's what he's mad about. He's not.
And they're saying, well, you're trying to invalidate her. Nobody's trying to invalidate that. Nobody's trying to validate.
Yo, this is, oh my God.
Allegedly, right? Allegedly. You guys are not even saying allegedly. You guys must not have good lawyers. First of all, say allegedly when you guys are talking about people are DMing me saying this and the third. What you allowed to happen because you have the most followers out of everybody was nasty.
What? So I didn't say anything. I literally said, I don't know what she went through or whatever, but all I know is from what I'm saying is I was not there when that happened.
You should have kept the conversation. You should have kept the conversation to what it was supposed to be. First of all,
I'm not going to mess up be like the whole
Xylie,
of the conversation.
Doing,
I sat
right?
there and I talk whatever and I share what I went through. But y'all going to mess
They're
up.
literally saying, well, you're an influencer and you could have like stopped the gang up on her. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. Just because Ricky has the most followers out of everybody in that space, he's supposed to stop everybody. He's not a gatekeeper. He's not going to gatekeep that.
But she...
And he brought up an excellent point. I'm supposed to be calm when somebody says I allowed something to happen to them, and I wasn't even there. What? I'm supposed to be okay with that?
Dude.
And then they tried to be like, well, you allowed her to get ganged up on, and you have the most followers, so you could have done something. What? Do you know how dumb of an argument that sounds when you say it out loud?
But okay, Okay, but what people? Okay, so who ganged up on her? The people that she scammed, the people that she lied about,
Yes, and
the
like they were just
501c3 that she took money from, and she doesn't have lupus. The people that she broke into their house, the people that they paid for flights for her, the parties that she kept getting kicked out of and ended up in Jake Paul's house. I mean, what exactly is the ganging up? I don't understand.
they literally said, you're ganging up on her because y'all don't know what she's been through, and y'all keep throwing mental health, and like that's not fair to her. What? I don't feel bad for scammers. Sorry, they have no morals. Why should I have morals for people that don't have morals?
Look, period. She took money from a fucking foundation and she doesn't even have lupus. Someone who has lupus could have used that fucking money.
That's it.
Period.
That's it.
Somebody with lupus could have used that fucking money. But she
And then
took it
they're
not
trying to-
only once, but twice.
And then trying to say that people are trying to invalidate SA, that's not even the case. That's not even close to the case.
It's not invalidating the SA. It's, listen, Ricky's like, listen, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I know the girl defending her is Somali, just like Sophia, yes. And like I wasn't trying to bring that up because I didn't want it to make that a big thing, but yes. Because Denzel called it out. He was like, "Y'all only defending her because she's the Somali sister," and I'm like, I mean, is he wrong?
Okay,
I'm not gonna say he is or isn't.
It seems like to me. Okay, and I mean, and I can understand where a lot of people's how do I put this? Like
morals.
the tension. Well, not morals. No. I'm talking about like their feelings. Their feelings are really high about this right now. You know what I mean? I can understand that. I can understand that from Jeff and from Ricky and the other dude. I mean, I can understand that because of the constant lies and the money that was shelled out to her. I can understand the tension being high and the attitude being high from her family that she scammed from the UK. I can understand tensions being high from the foundation that she took money from. You know, or my mom died and I need help to pay for her funeral. I can understand those tensions being high.
And then homegirl saying, "Y'all must not have good lawyers because you need to say allegedly." I'm like, allegedly doesn't save you from anything. Right?
Allegedly really doesn't save you from shit. I preach that shit all the time.
That's why I stopped saying it in videos when I was making videos. I was like, this doesn't really stop anything.
The only thing I can say is this is what people are saying about her. She hasn't, I mean, but damn, you know.
But they have receipts. That's what the trippy part is. That's what these defenders are ignoring. They're just like, oh, it's just one side of the story. We need to hear the other side. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, what? Homegirl's faking airline tickets. You really gonna take any screenshot she says at heart? Homegirl faked airline tickets. Could you imagine?
She faked airline tickets. She faked text messages.
How much money she had, text messages, Jack Harlow text messages.
Dude. Not agreeing and needing time to evaluate a situation is not the same thing as disavowing something happened, in my opinion. Exactly. Malcolm, were you the creator who used to make videos on Bravo TV, or is that another creator?
Well, that's another creator. I don't know what Bravo TV is.
Okay. On the space, Mavari says, on the space they tried to frame Ricky. God damn.
Because he was in the other space, and they were like, Ricky, you allow people to gang up on her and say all these mean things about her and talk about her mental health when you don't know her mental health. That's on you because you have the most followers, and that's on you. And I was like, it wasn't even his space. That's what the trippy part is. He wasn't even in charge.
Tell me why Skip is out here saying Jack Harlow is my baby daddy.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Please. Allegedly.
My girl, what? Are you serious?
No.
This girl has messed around. This girl has messed around and brought me in a situation that is so wrong, and I feel bad. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I would never be in a situation like that. So of course I'm like, what do you want me to say about that? I'm pissed off. This girl's trying to mess around and tarnish my name.
Keep it private. Keep it
but
private.
Nobody downplayed the whole stabbing situation. Nobody downplayed that.
But okay, all right.
That's another gaslighting thing. Keep it private.
But she went around telling other people.
And you're saying keep it private? Why? Because you want to defend her.
Okay,
That's all it is.
Wait a minute. So if he would, okay, just think about this for a second. She went around and say she kept going doing what she's doing, right? Eventually, now she's in LA. She's getting all these LA influencers. Eventually, it's going to come to someone who makes YouTube videos. And being that Ricky had never said anything and he kept it private, before you know it, there could have been an exposed video on him.
Like, oh yeah, Ricky got me R-worded. And it's just like, what? What? Girl.
Exactly. She didn't keep it private. So, I mean, if he knows for a fact he was not there, and he knows for a fact he wasn't even at the fucking party, let alone the room that it happened in, I don't blame him for being loud about it. Because he's like, oh, hell no. I wasn't there. The fuck?
And allowing it to happen. Do you know how insane that sounds? Like, oh, he was there and he allowed it. What?
Oh.
Nobody, honestly, nobody's saying that it was right that she did that if it did happen. But at the end of the day, the way you guys were coming up with story after story, just ripping her to shreds, laughing at her, how all these people, you guys are influencers.
Well,
like,
first of all, I didn't mess. I didn't start all this chat or whatever.
Okay, I'm going to put this out right now. Influencers are still people.
Yeah.
Influencers are still people. They don't live by a different standard. Okay? So when they fuck up, they fuck up. But when they get scammed, when they get fucked over, they have the absolute right to say something about it. Just because they're an influencer, it doesn't mean they have to be quiet. They're people too.
This is be like, oh, you're an influencer. You should have known better. Like, how is that fair?
It's not fair. It's not fair. They're still people. They're still human beings. Xylie, that family story may just be the foundation of the story and may not be true. What do you mean? What are you saying?
Oh, the cousin one?
Oh, the cousin one?
thread?
Is that the one you're talking about?
That's the only family thing I remember.
Yeah, that's the only family thing I remember too, is the one with the cousin in UK.
But there's like Jeff Wittick and Zion and like Ricky in the same chat saying, "Yeah, this girl's a liar." Like,
well, it's like it wasn't Ricky. It was Dion. What was his name? Dion? Is it Dion? What's the other guy's name?
Zion.
Excuse me. Sorry, no disrespect.
Yeah.
He said the reason why, because they all knew of each other, but they didn't know each other. They didn't talk on a regular basis. That's how she was allegedly able to get away with this shit.
Zion. It's definitely Denzel. Thank you, Selena. I'm thinking of Zion.
Denzel.
I keep thinking of. Why do I keep thinking of Zion? I don't know.
WB says, yeah, I noticed how viewers put these influencers on a pedestal, and if they hiccup like this, they attack. Ricky had a right to respond, and it's like they were taking that away from him. It certainly sounds like it.
I got in and I shared my piece. This girl has came into my life. I was nice to her. I was a nice person in LA for her. She did me dirty, and that's all I said. I wasn't laughing at her or anything like that. I was just shocked that all these people had different stories of her. That's all I said. And I'm not going to feel bad for anybody who's over there.
Alleged stories. Let's say alleged. Can we use the word alleged? Alleged stories. Because they're not factual.
Well, the alleged stories with proof.
So mine, I'm not saying alleged. Mine is all true.
And after you told your story, you should have left.
You see how she corrected herself, Xylie?
Say what? Say that again?
You see how fast she corrected herself? He was like, mine is true, though. And she was like, okay, well, yours is true. I'm like, girl, you don't know the meaning of alleged, do you?
Oh, my God.
Literally, these people have proof. And you're saying, oh, can you say alleged? Just say alleged. Like, no, I'm not going to say alleged.
Holy shit.
I really do believe Moveri has a good point. I think these people were in on it and they were trying to like save her face. Like, there's no way you're defending someone this hard. You don't even know.
The space hosts are in. Oh, okay. So you're talking about the space hosts are in on this crazy story, in my opinion. Oh, shit. So, okay. So is that an actual theory that she wasn't working alone?
That's a theory people are throwing out, like especially the ones that are defending her now, like those girls are also in on it. Like,
is it this? Like, okay, all right, wait. The people that are defending her, are they the same people? Like, is it the same core group of people? You know what I mean? Or is it like different people that have no connections or anything?
I think this group, the one on this space right now, was the one being alleged
Okay.
like they must know her to be defending her this hard. The one today, I think those were just like regular people trying to get their 5 minutes of fame, really trying to like milk this when nobody was trying to milk it.
Okay.
You're on a big
Ricky,
platform. You're a
I
big
sat there. I sat there and I was
hold on,
silent. What are you talking about?
Ricky, did she scam you out of money? Is just as bad.
What?
Did she scam you out
That's
of money?
gaslighting.
Skip said, yeah, it's the same core of people. Okay.
Yep.
Silent
Yeah,
is just as
that's right.
bad.
Being silent
is complicit. But in the other room, but in the
Being
other
silent is complicit.
you said that she did
Explain.
not scam you out of money, but she
She
emotionally
scammed me.
scammed
The only thing that
Being silent is complicit now. Okay.
the
For
only
that.
thing the girl scammed me up. She was in Vegas. She had no money, and I bought her a dress because she had no clothes. And I'll say, she's like, okay, Ricky, I'll pay you back.
But
That's
a
all
dress
she did.
compared to
She's
sexual
over here scamming
allegations,
people.
So what's up with the whole
$70,000.
she has no clothes, she stinks? Like some people were saying some wild.
She sleeps in the lobby of people's
She's
homes.
homeless.
You letting that white girl?
What am I
have all
supposed
this
to do with
fucking
that? Oh my god! Like whoa!
No,
oh
but
my
my thing is, you're a big influencer. Kick them the fuck off. That's what you're supposed to do.
This wasn't even mine. I didn't even start this. Oh my god!
See?
So who started it then? Because everybody
know
was like,
I didn't know
guys, I'm
Fred.
trying
I
to
was
figure out
invited
how to
out.
add
Okay,
Fiza, and this is not working.
Okay, wait, make me a co-host. Wait, Ricky did not make the group.
I did not. I did not make it. I did not.
No, it wasn't
I'm
him.
gonna
It wasn't
you
him.
did not, but
It was
it
a
was
speaker,
enabling
guys.
in a way though, because you
Rick,
stayed
can
up there
you
and you listened and you
understand-
kikied with
Wow.
her. Buddha, add Fiza, please. I can't do it.
Hi, Ricky, you understand that we're coming from a place where we're saying that because you were silent, your silence was complicit in the behavior of other people who follow you. I think that's just what we're trying to convey
Well,
here.
all I'm saying is, I literally with me, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I literally just mind my business situation like that. And I know for a fact, like, what they did or whatever, where people were upset, laughing, whatever. But all I'm saying is, I was literally thinking to myself, okay, I have this girl over here saying this shit about me that is honestly so low, and I'm going to keep that. I'm so sorry. I've worked too damn hard.
Is she saying it on Twitter though? Is
and
she
this
saying it
girl's
on a
over here
Twitter
putting out
live?
shit like that. That's
Gaslighting.
it. Period.
But
I'm not over here to make fun of the girl.
Ricky,
What?
the only
is she
reason why
saying it
this
on that type
room
of
was
platform?
open was
Being silent can be interpreted as being complicit. I don't think it's applicable in Ricky's situation. He didn't host the space.
Exactly. Skip. Thank you. Yes. Like he was just there. I mean,
What's up, Dr. Herb? Yuvia says, I feel bad for him hearing this. He's just sharing his story. Yeah, man. WB says, yeah, Ricky and Denzel really don't get into drama. They really stay in their own lane. All right.
because there was like no lines that were crossed when it came to the disrespect and the smear campaign. It was just one after the other, and it's like,
oh my
there's
gosh,
a
the
whole
spirit
bunch of
campaign now.
Can Fiza request
Listen,
her name?
I don't have
Fiza
the ability. I
requested.
don't have the ability to do that. But you guys just like
Her name is
allow
Court
the
of
smear
Somalia.
campaign
Court
to
of
keep
Somalia?
going on, and then
Yeah.
there's people talking about, oh, when I see her, it's on site. Look
Well,
at the
that's
things
her.
that
That's
she-
not me. I'm so sorry. That's not me. That girl.
But
that's
I'm
not-
just saying, with the
I'm not-
platform
that's
that you
the thing.
have,
All
you
I'm-
had to
all-
keep it.
I'm going to tell you now.
With the platform that you have, you should have told that girl to stop talking. What? Imagine someone coming up to Beyonce and saying, "Hey, Beyonce, you could have ended world hunger because you have the most like impact on the world." Imagine, like that sounds dumb, right? Like, hey, you're a big influencer and you could have done something. Like what? What am I supposed to do? Clap my hands?
Shit.
Billy shut a lot of shit down.
But Ricky, you could have shut it down. Let's be no, but Ricky, what you're saying right now is, oh, I was just there and I was a bystander and no, you know damn well. Please, Ricky, don't play stupid. You could have told everyone in the room to shut the fuck up.
Gaslighting
and
again.
Shut the fuck up.
God. Oh,
And
for-
if you didn't have the ability, listen, hold on. If you didn't have the ability to do that,
I didn't. Like,
Okay, was anyone else of any kind of influencer in this call at this point?
I think Denzel shows up a little bit later, or he's listening right now or whatever. But like they're really ganging up on Ricky because he does have the most followers, but yet they're saying he's a clout chaser. I mean, no, you're clout chasing off of him right now.
But who is he clout chasing off of? Not Miss I'm a fake influencer person. Who is he clout chasing off of?
Exactly. That's the whole thing. People keep saying, "Oh, these influencers are just like clout chasers," and I'm like, no. If somebody came to me and said, "Oh, I know this person and I can get us backstage," like no problem, and like they gave you this fake documents that look real and like give you this fake information that sounds real, of course I'm gonna believe it. I'm in LA, I'm an influencer, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is a thing that happens all the time, so I'm used to this. Like they're used to that kind of stuff. Now, me being from Maryland, if somebody came to me and was like, "Hey, you want to go backstage at Warped Tour?" I would be like, "I know about that."
All right, let's listen to a little more and then we're going to wrap it up because this is crazy. This is holy shit, dude.
You could have just left.
Hold on,
wait a second. You didn't have the ability to do that, right?
No, I didn't. It wasn't even mine.
Okay, but what you could have done was said your piece and then removed yourself because you
I
enabled
said
it
my
at that
piece
point
and
by
I muted
staying on
myself.
stage.
So
And I
now
said,
he's
girl,
only allowed to talk about it
I'm
once
sorry,
and
y'all,
then dip.
I'm so sorry. Like, I really do. Like, I'm not some evil ass person.
We're not the people that you should be apologizing to. Big respect. We're not the person that
I'm
you
not
should be
apologizing,
apologizing to.
Sophia.
No. You don't have to apologize, Sophia, for your personal interactions and what you're mad about. But what happened in that room was fucking nasty.
Well, girl,
I'm not gonna
Also,
sit in a room,
I think
but
we
let
need
me
to
give you
talk
an
about
example. I'm not gonna be
The
unpublic.
thing is,
If
y'all,
someone is being
what
bullied,
you
and I'm
guys
gonna
were
stand
not
there and be like,
also,
oh,
what you guys were also not taking in is that it's the type of influencers
Can y'all
that you
speak
guys
on one
are.
mic?
Hold on. You guys know cancel culture.
here, be quiet.
Yo, this is a dog pile.
They're dogpiling him, yeah. And the things they're accusing him of, that's what they're doing to him right now.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
like, imagine telling someone, well, it's your fault you let this girl go off, like WE12 said about a white girl going off, and like they blame Ricky. That did happen. They blamed her. They blamed Ricky for that. I'm like, why are you blaming one influencer for somebody speaking their mind? I'm confused. I'm very confused right now.
Wow.
I'm gonna remove you. Aim for you guys. People can literally, you can wake up tomorrow and
Muna, let
fuck
Faiza talk.
Ricky, fuck this person. You get what I mean?
Let Faiza talk. Go.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
You went back on mute, Faiza.
Yeah, no, my app keeps
Hold on,
glitching.
guys.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is my thing about it. I got kicked out of the room. I don't know why, but anyways, this is my thing, right? All of y'all got on Beyonce's fucking internet to basically like dogpile on this girl that you have all in tandem let us know that she's exhibited manic behavior, that she is basically homeless. She has no money. She's spiraling, all these things. Yeah, okay, you guys got scammed. Guess what? There are lawyers, there are police, there are people to handle those things for you. Twitter is
Oh
not
yeah,
the
there's
place,
people to
okay?
handle it.
Twitter-
They're not gonna do anything. There's people to handle this.
But you're not supposed to speak about a person that scammed you?
Imagine trying to tell someone, "Hey, I know you just got scammed and like you're emotionally invested and like that happened, but you shouldn't be talking about this. Go to police."
I don't.
What?
And Skip says it's Rihanna's internet, not Beyonce.
Not Rihanna's internet. Like Rihanna needs to marry me. Thank you.
Rihanna, could you please marry Malcolm so I don't have to keep hearing that shit? Seriously, I hear it all the time. Can
Rihanna needs to marry me.
Rihanna, can you please marry Malcolm? I'm asking for Malcolm. I don't have a ring on me. I'm pretty sure Malcolm will go buy the ring.
It's definitely victim blaming. Yes, Jazz.
Holy crap. All right.
There are lawyers, there are police, there are people to handle those things for you. Twitter is not the place, okay? Twitter is the home of Joanne the scammer. We love her out here, right? So you're coming to us and telling us about a girl.
I think right here is when people were like, "Oh, these girls must be trolling." Because why would like he's saying Beyonce's internet? We love Joanna the scammer. Like,
wait,
listen to that.
Who's Joanna the scammer?
Oh, Joanna the scammer. That.
Do I want to know?
Joanna the scammer. It's the Joanna the scammer is funny. If you look up Joanna the scammer when you get off, you get a good laugh.
Okay, all right, so I'll look that up. All right, let's keep going.
Because as Somali women, we give a fuck. But you sat here, a lot of these people on this identimer, we able to handle those things for you. Okay. Twitter is not the place, okay? Twitter is the home of Joanne the scammer. We love her out here, right? So you're coming to us and telling us about a girl that a lot of us identify with because as Somali women, we give a fuck. But you sat here, a lot of these people on this big internet,
there it is.
to get up on here and talk about this girl at length since this.
There it was, right there.
Wow.
As a Somali woman, we get it. So what you're telling me is, if she was anything else, you would not care. Imagine saying that out your mouth and thinking you did something. Well, as a Somali woman, I get it. What?
I don't understand how anyone can. Like, there's too much out about this woman, all right? I don't understand how anyone can really stick up for her. I don't get it.
They're really like hanging on to the essay thing, and I think that's the only thing they're going to hang on to, because everything else, like, I mean, I remember when when that whole thing happened, and like the Gabby Hanna stands followed a fake accusation against her, and that was a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think about stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
When this kind of stuff comes up, and I'm just like, you know.
Yeah.
15,000 plus people and dogpile on her for what? Views? Because you guys got scammed? I don't get it. You guys made fun of her.
What views? It's Twitter Space.
Yeah, there's no views here. They didn't make YouTube
It wasn't.
videos.
It wasn't even a monetized Twitter Space.
Wait, they have monetized Twitter Spaces now?
Yeah, they have monetized Twitter Spaces.
Oh shit!
now.
I didn't know that. Okay, well I just learned something new.
It wasn't even monetized. They were just literally like having their grievances out.
Yeah.
But like these people are like, you did it for views. Like, what was it for? They got scammed and they were upset. Explain.
She was manic, she was this, she was that, making ableist comments. Like, we're in 2021. If you were on Twitter, you are well aware of what PC culture fucking is, okay?
Are you sure about
I don't
that?
have any remorse, and I don't feel bad for anybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel bad for any of you.
There it is. I don't feel bad that you got scammed. She just said it. I don't feel bad that you got scammed. Sorry. You're not gonna drag a Somali woman though. What?
PC culture fucking is, okay? So I don't have any remorse, and I don't feel bad for anybody. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel bad for any of you.
You guys, I really just want to say something really quick.
The hell?
I was not expecting to be brought up on this stage. But I do want to say I really appreciate you guys for sticking up for Sophia, because like you guys were saying, scamming is not cool. However, I'm from Atlanta, so I've done a scammer too. You know what I'm saying? If you get scammed, you
Justifying it?
you gotta
Okay.
chalk it up to the game. But at the
Chalk
end
it
of
up
the
to the
day,
game.
this
It
is
happens.
a human
Okay.
being. This is a young girl. This is a young woman who,
Absolutely.
like we said,
Black
we don't know,
woman.
a young Black woman. We don't know what
there
she's
it
going
is.
through. And at the end of the day, this is like almost 20,000 people who don't fucking know her, talking about her personal
Y'all
business,
don't know her either, so why
claiming
y'all
that she's
talking?
lying about being raped. Like, that's crazy to
But
just
hey, to be honest,
completely.
he wasn't even saying this.
No, Zal, why are you? Please don't, y'all. We're not.
I wasn't saying what.
We didn't come here.
Because honestly,
Okay, Zal,
I wasn't
calm
saying
down.
what.
This is not a room of
I don't pay my
negativity.
phone
We are
bill to be
speaking
yelled
calmly.
at, so please.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Denzel already said, now with this chat, you dumb bitches don't know her in real.
Oh, Maveri says, I think the UK story was foundation to get this story on it. But the UK story was put out in September. It's been months since the UK story. I believe. Wasn't the UK story put out in September?
Jazz brings up a good point. I love when people say, you don't know her, so why are you coming for her? And then you don't know her, but you're defending her. You see how that works?
Yeah.
I love when people try to use that argument and then it falls flat on its face.
Life, you know what?
Yeah,
We
this
wanna
dumb bitch
entertain
don't want to hear you
Zal.
yell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But like I
Yeah,
was saying,
Go ahead.
but like I was saying, you know, I did see Denzel and Ricky in Vegas, and we did speak about like what I said on the other room, how she tried to scam my friend. I didn't say anything else about her. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said, and that's all I had to say, and I dipped the fuck out. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Everybody needs to really pray for this girl. Like, she needs help. That's
Pray for her.
obvious.
Okay.
And it's really not cool for people to be coming at her like this. And I just really appreciate you guys. That's all I really wanted to say. Like, y'all are some real solid ass bitches. Like, period.
Thank
No,
you.
I
We
agree.
appreciate
Thank
you.
for going on to that
And
chat.
All right, I read that Jeff noticed she tried to purchase another ticket with his credit card, and that's what alerted him to the shady shit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
But you see how they're kind of gaslight everybody. Like, oh, well, y'all are influencers. Okay, so what you're saying is, if they were nobodies, like, they have a right to talk. Did that make sense?
I don't understand defending.
And I'm not saying yelling is like yelling over people's like the right thing to do, but you trying to control the conversation, saying we came here to be calm. I'm like, and then I think somebody in the Twitter space today was like, if you got scammed, you would be pissed too. And they were like, well, and then they tried to like backtrack a little bit. I was like, no, answer the question.
It's true though.
If you're getting scammed the same way, you would be pissed, right? Like, there's no way you would not be pissed.
I mean,
like, I don't care how
okay.
much money I have. If I give you money and you scam me, I'm gonna be pissed. Period.
Well, yeah. I mean, if an influencer scams, I mean, there's 5,000 videos made on it.
Exactly.
Well, she was run around like a fake influencer. So, I know this person, I know that person, I do this for this person, I do this for that person, scamming people, allegedly breaking into houses, allegedly going places she had no business. She can't get called out for it? I don't understand that concept. How can she not get called out for it?
And notice how nobody brought up that the fact that she was a black woman except the people defending her. Like she's a black woman. And I'm like, that's why you're defending her. There's no other reason. If she was any other color, you would not care.
So
And that's what,
this is the people that people were starting to think that they were working with her?
because you heard the way you're on Beyonce's internet, like that kind of stuff sounds like trolling, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
And then the homegirl saying, I live in Atlanta and I used to do a scam or two, and like you just gotta chalk it up to the game. Oh, $3,000, $1,000, just chalk it up to the game. Okay. That's what we do now? Like, you proud of that?
No.
Like, I understand if you need to like get your way to get some food. I understand that. I have no problems with that. But like, you needing a dress, you scamming plane tickets, things that are luxury and not necessity, I have a problem with.
I mean, if it's forced, listen. I'm going to be
if
honest
it's a
with
necessity, I have zero problems with that, to be honest with you.
If your family is starving, you got kids at home that are starving,
Yes.
you go to a grocery store and you steal food, guess what?
Yes.
I'm going to let you walk out there with
I'm gonna let you walk, period.
because
But
your children need those food. But
we talking about red
Right.
carpet events,
Right.
LA lifestyle,
Right.
things like that aren't necessity.
Right.
That's that's what I have a problem
Right.
with.
Yeah, I mean, if it's for survival tactics, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with it. I don't. Even when I was a manager at a retail store, I knew this one family that would come in, and sometimes I'd give them stuff, just for the simple fact I knew what they were there for. I knew what they were doing, and sometimes I'd give them stuff because I knew their kids. They had kids at home, and they needed food.
That's what I'm saying. If it was but these are luxury things that she's scamming for. That's the problem.
Yeah.
People paying $3,000, $1,000, $250 for a hotel, paying for a plane ticket for her to get home. Like
Getting $3,000 from the Lupus Foundation.
4,000, and she's getting sued for that.
Yep. It certainly sounds like she is. And good, they should, because somebody with actual lupus could have used it.
Because that's actually legit fraud. That's legit fraud.
That is very fraud. And being that they have a 501c3, because believe me, I know, because I was getting ready to start one a couple of years ago. They have lawyers on deck, because they have to have a lawyer to start it off. They have lawyers on deck.
And apparently, this is alleged, she reached out to someone's PR person to see what she should do, because she knew that these influencers like figured it out and they were about to like expose her. Apparently.
So what did allegedly that PR person say?
Oh, I don't know about that, but apparently someone reached out to someone's PR person, was like, what should I do? Before it even like came out that she was a scammer. That should tell you everything you need to know, if that's true. I'm not even saying that's true. I'm just saying it's alleged. It's something I read.
Right. If the family started in September, it could have all been part of the plan. Of course, she needed time to scam the 11. I don't know what 11M is, but hold on. Let me go look and see when that was done. Hold on. Bookmarks. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry. The one in the UK, the family in the UK, that was actually put up November 19th. So that was actually put up yesterday. There was one that I read that, it was within the real big thread, I believe. That was the one, I believe, that was, the lady, Camille, hers was May 23rd, the one with the voice note, that was the one that was May 23rd.
Yes.
Okay, so no, the UK family was, on the 19th, actually, it was, yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. So, okay.
And yeah, we all noticed what you said in the chat, and we definitely appreciated it, because out of everybody who was up there, you were the only person.
11 million. Okay, thank you, Don Williams. Thank you.
About a living, breathing human being, just like the rest of us, who has fucking feelings, who has a family, who could.
Oh my god, she has feelings, so we can't dog on her.
Which, by the way, the only fucking hashtag, like I said.
Okay, so I am of the thought of if you're a scammer, fuck your feelings.
Thank you.
And especially
If you scam a charity.
If you scam a charity,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
feelings.
too.
I'm sorry. If you scam a charity, fuck your feelings. It's all about facts, not feelings. Honestly. Now, I'm not speaking on the essay. The essay could have possibly happened,
But Ricky's definitely like, I wasn't there.
if Ricky wasn't even at the party, so my question is, where was the party? Who was holding the party? And can they confirm if Ricky was even there?
Yeah.
Honestly.
And then the people are cheering for this, saying, "Yes, girl, get your coin because these influencers need to be taken down a peg." I'm like, this. If you want to take an influencer down a peg,
You don't take them down a peg by scamming them.
This is not something to cheer for. I've said this before once. I'll say it again. This is not something to cheer for. This is nothing to praise.
You want to take an influence down, do an expose video. Expose them for something bad that they did, but you don't fucking scam them. It's like the two wrongs don't make a right. Skip said the D'Amelio interview was 6 months ago, the Paul Brother podcast was 5 months ago, and the Ricky and Denzel podcast was in September. That's where the September came from. Okay. The story has been trickling out. Okay. Thank you, Skip. I knew there was a September in there somewhere. Anna says, Skip darling, I sent you a fan art for Xylie in Twitter DMs. Oh, well, thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. So,
like, I don't want to erase the consideration from it. Aren't they also Somali?
Like, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
For her family, aren't they also Somali? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I would think so.
That actually, yeah, I didn't even think about that. So where's the energy for that?
All right, hold on.
As surviving.
Wait a minute, we have an issue.
Oh,
all right. Was timed out.
Timed out. Oh.
Cat. K-pop, you've been timed out accidentally for 300 seconds. Just write it out. It was a mistake.
Oh, I feel bad.
K-pop knows this shit happens every now and then.
Oh my god, and Movery, no.
Is Movery still?
Oh no.
Alright. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, so like I was saying while you're fixing that, people were cheering. Like, some people were like, yeah, scamming happens. You just gotta deal with it. I'm like, no. Deal with what? No. What are we dealing with? You're not dealing with that? No, ma'am. What?
Yeah, no. I don't understand.
Like, homegirl really said chalk it up to the game. And I'm like, no. Because, homegirl, if that happened to you, you will be ready to fight on site. Are you serious? And she said she's from Atlanta, too? Oh, it will be on site. Come on now.
All right, so Maveri and K-pop, don't worry, you're not in trouble. It was accident. Cat fell asleep. It was friendly fire. Okay, so don't worry about it. You're still good. No, I don't understand. I really don't. I feel sorry for her family, honestly. I feel sorry for her mom. I mean, hell, she told people her mom died. How do you lie on your family like that?
But this is why when people are like defending, and I'm talking about the people legit defending, not the trolls that are just like making a meme out of this. The whole just deal with it mentality is so dumb to me, and I'm sorry. I have been scammed twice in my life. One recently this year, which I don't even want to talk about that because I caught it, but it was kind of like too late. I lost like 1,000 on that. Don't really want to talk about it. But I got kicked out of TD Bank the first time I got scammed, and like that's not fun.
Yeah.
I got a call from the Global Collection Agency, and they were pissed at me. Like, I was on their list. you know how bad you gotta f up to be on the global global fraud list
Thank you, Amber Chick, for putting that up. Yeah.
or whatever they were called.
Holy shit, dude.
And like the guy was in Jersey and he hated me. The guy's name was Michael, and he was like, and like angry Jersey people are scary. I was 19 at the time.
It's
okay?
the attitude. It's the attitude behind it. You know, they have an
like,
attitude with their accent. You know,
like just long story short, I sent this person my card through the mail. Shouldn't have done that. I was 19. I was stupid. They got my TD card. They put the money on my card. It was legit there, and then they took it all out, and all the checks bounced, and then my account was in the negative, like $5,000.
Oh God.
And I was able to stop it and get some of the money back. So I had to only owe like $1,300. And then when I asked where my card was, they were like, "You got scammed. Respect it later," and then blocked my number.
Damn.
Like that's what they do. They literally will prey on your weakness. So like they'll literally prey on people that need money to like finesse them with these like phrases of, "Oh, I'll get you money quick." Boom, scammed, lose your money, and you get blocked, and you have to deal with like the collection agency.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yes,
and then the one recently,
please sub to Malcolm. Please sub to Malcolm. And anybody who doesn't get this, get it in the chat. I will be putting his link to his channel in the description box below. All right, Maveri is back. Maveri is back. Welcome back, Maveri. Welcome back.
Like, but I know I'm not the only one that's been scammed here. I hope I'm not, or else that'd be embarrassing.
You're not. You're not.
But like the most recent one preyed on my mental health, and like,
holy shit!
The story they would tell me, like the stories they told me, just like this girl, were just so convoluted, and it was just like, how can I not believe this person? And like they need help, and I want to help them.
Right.
And they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay you back," and all this. It's like I'm waiting for my check to clear. It never cleared. And then they were like, "Oh, I'm in the hospital, so my friend's gonna give you my money." Her quote unquote friend texted me from her phone, which weird flex, weird, big red flag. She was like, "I have the money. I'm gonna send it to you." I never got the money. And then homegirls just kind of ghosted me, and yeah, I never got my money back.
Welcome back, K-pop. That sucks, dude. Yeah, I've been scammed too. I've been scammed over the years. It's usually what got to me was now don't be spreading this bullshit around, okay? So I'm telling y'all a deep secret, so do not spread this
live. Yes.
Okay, yes, this is a secret. At one point in my life, I was actually a really nice person, and I was scammable. Let's put it that way. And it was an IRL situation. Like I knew the person.
Oof.
I knew the person, and it got to the point. I pretty much helped somebody's grandmother. I was helping someone's grandmother with her electric bill, and I paid. It was like $1,100, and come to find out, it won't for grandma. Now, grandma knew me. Grandma loved me. Grandma loved me. Grandma loved me to the point I was going over there for Thanksgiving, and she found out about it, and grandma was trying to give me the money back, and I said, "No, ma'am. It's just money. No, ma'am." She tried to give me the money back, and she's on Social Security and stuff like that. I was like, "No, ma'am, you're not giving me the money back. No. So, yeah, no, I've been scammed. I've definitely been scammed.
But the people that prey on your mental health and like prey on triggers, like that's
it's sick. It's sick. It's sick to do that.
Like they prey on the things that make you tick, and like when Jeff Wick was like, "Oh, this girl is in trouble. I'm gonna send her money because I don't know what to do."
Right.
It's definitely a fight or flight response because it's just like you're not gonna question it.
Well, well, yeah, you're not. I mean, I don't question people's essay. All right, I made that incredibly clear on this channel. I don't question it. Hello, I did a whole series about the whole mysterious T Trisha Paytas shit.
Oh my god,
I caught heat for that one. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and question it. So I mean, honestly, I could have probably got with that too.
Puppy.
You know. I probably could have
Wait,
got
whoa,
that.
Don Williams said, wait, hold on. Am I reading that right?
I was in a
Evan,
biz deal and got scammed for over $700K. Damn, Don. Holy.
Whoa.
My heart just stopped. My heart just stopped with that figure. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've never even been close to seeing that figure before. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, my general rule is if somebody needs money that bad, I give them cash. I do not let them see my card.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Never. Like, I even use my phone now to pay for stuff because I don't want my card number to be shown anywhere no more.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Damn, Don. Holy crap. I couldn't imagine. Back when I was younger, we were doing a development project. $700K.
Claire, it is not your fault that you got scammed. It is never your fault. Period.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's the person's fault. That's why it's called a scam. You know? Yeah. I mean, I think everybody in one way or another has been scammed.
Well, you can be emotionally scammed too, because that's a real thing as well.
Yes, it is, and I think that's how it started with Jeff.
Like this whole,
he was emotionally scammed.
Like this homegirl's crying, saying, "Oh, my mom's kicking me out or whatever. I don't know what to do." And like, they're like, "Girl, we go. Let's buy you clothes and stuff." Like, like what?
I just can't. I can't understand people actually sticking up for her. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh my god, are there comments under this? Or were there comments under that?
I don't know. Let's look. Oh, well, I will say this. It's got a 70. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Hold on.
I saw that. It was like in the red.
Yeah, I'm going to show them. All right, so you know how they don't show dislikes anymore, right? This one has a 74% ratio. This one has a 98% in the green. This one's at 74% ratio.
Like I said earlier.
So it's only got 29 likes. The dislikes overtake the likes. This was a different group, not the influencers, started their own space defending Sophia. Some of what they were saying were valid points. Some were hypocritical. They wanted a peaceful space, but neither were peaceful or respectful or positive. Yeah, there's comments under here. I don't think I'll ever understand the mindset people get into when they defend someone who is in the wrong on so many levels.
Exactly. And apparently this Sophia girl went on Instagram Live and said, "Yeah, I lied about everything, but I don't know if anybody recorded that. That's just something."
Somebody had to have recorded it, or is it like a myth? Okay, look, this channel right here. I'm just gonna put the channel in here, and it's got all of the different Twitter spaces in there. So I'm just gonna link the channel that has this.
It's so weird to see YouTube without dislike numbers. I'm confused.
Don't get me started on taking the dislike button away. I am so pissed. I am so mad.
I'm confused because I did no, I'm not trying to be funny. I didn't think there was a worse liar than Trisha Paytas, but yet here we are.
Dude, she got them. She got them good. Damn.
I really said it wasn't her fake account. She did her IG 6 months ago.
Oh, see, there you go. It wasn't her.
But that's so crazy.
Damn. What did Mary say? I got scammed and lost my Instagram account and by anti-Semitic man who spread propaganda on my stories. Oh my God, Mary. Holy crap. I am so sorry.
Oof.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. All right, Malcolm, do you have any last words about this? Because I got you to be able to speak about it. Because, listen, I contacted Malcolm, say, yo, you're free tonight? Because I heard you have some things to say about this. He goes, I am free, and I have words in all capital letters.
I do have words. I was just leaving work, and I was just like, oh, it's going to be good.
He's like, I have words. I'm like, oh, God.
Like, I was thinking about making a video on this, but seeing all the backlash these people are getting about it, like, oh, you're just attacking her because she's Somali and black blood. I'm like, no, stop making it about race. It's about race.
I mean, if you want to make a video about it, why can't you make a video about it?
I don't want to deal with a headache, honestly. Like, my mental health has not been good. Like,
oh, okay, I get it.
So, just dealing with, I don't have the time to argue with people right now. I just kind of let it go at this point. Like, this is the only day I've been feeling like I should be clapping back, because people are like, "Oh, you tripping? You're only going from one side of the story." I'm like, "Oh, so it's okay to scam people then?" Is what you're saying?
That's not cool, dude. I mean, I don't
And
get it.
then the girls today in the space were like, I'm listening to her because she's a black woman, and I'm tired of black women getting shoved aside, blah blah blah. But this white man has resources and he'll be fine. That's why I didn't look into it. And I'm like, so you look into SA for one person but not the other, because that doesn't make sense to me. Like, that triggered me the most.
Yeah.
That triggered me the most, because I'm like, you can't pick and choose who to defend when it comes to SA. That's not fair.
Did you see what Dr. Cross said?
Dr. Cross. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the way that since I'm light skinned, they would try to like drag me and be like, "Oh, you're light skinned. You can't speak on black people issues." I'm like, "Yeah, my both my parents are black. Thank you." Yes, not everything is about race. Thank you.
She scammed. Good God. I just don't understand sticking up for that.
There's
I'm
a difference
sorry.
between dogpiling on somebody unjustly, but like all these people that have different stories but coming to the same conclusion, like, come on. You know?
If you get technical, and that first spaces where all the influencers were in, they weren't dogpiling because she wasn't in there. They weren't yelling at her. They were yelling about a situation. They were talking about a situation that they've all been put into, and they came together and was like, wait a minute, what? I thought, it's like when Jeff and that one girl were talking. I thought you were friends with her. No, I thought you were friends with her.
And that's all they needed to say to be like, oh my god, Amber Chick, thank you.
Oh, Amber Chick, I subbed to Malcolm because he's cute.
Oh my
god. Oh, Malcolm,
you're
cute.
I'm humbled and I am blushing. Thank you.
Aww.
I really want to make a video on this. I don't know if I'll have time to, like, this weekend. I might just do a rant about it, because like I have so many words.
Well, I think a rant would probably fit, because I think even if you sat down and tried to make a video, it would end up a rant.
Because I really got irritated when they kept bringing up that she's Somalian and that's why people are upset with her, or like she's black and that's why people. I'm like, that's not it. Yeah. She lied.
I mean,
like, why can't y'all see that?
Extensively. She lied extensively. I mean, honestly, you can take the whole essay out of it and just go by everything else, and it's like
imagine you being excited, like you as a person getting excited for a trip to LA or Utah or whatever, or Miami, and like you get to the airport and the airport people are looking at you like
you're crazy.
First of all, the flight's booked, and second of all, you don't have a flight. I would be so embarrassed. I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I took off time to come to this trip that doesn't even exist. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for mine. And also, like, let's be real, Denzel and Ricky, people like that, they were gonna get into the red carpet stuff regardless. They did not need her.
Right.
Like they never needed her. So these arguments of they were just mad because they couldn't ride her tail. I'm like, they didn't need to.
Skip said, excuse me, don't forget Jack Harlow's baby.
Oh my god.
She can't get past the Jack Harlow's baby. She can't get past it. She's having issues. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I will put the chapters up. Malcolm's channel will be put in the description box below. I will also put that YouTube channel in here, and I will also put the link to the Dexerto article about it. And yeah, so just give me like a half an hour afterwards. Because because of things, and because of what we learned last time, I'm going to leave the on air. That way we're not talking during, but I will be right back if you want to hang out for a second. Malcolm?
Yes.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
All right. And guys, Stay away from scammers. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Stay away from the scammers. And remember, keep it real with my pink fingertips because I had a day. Love y'all.